What's going on, everyone? It is your boy, El Parcero Philly here. And guys, welcome all to the first live stream here of the 2021 season for the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the first ever one I'm doing here on my YouTube channel for games in general. If you guys know, this past summer was heavy with Philly Sports Network and Liam Jenkins. Shouts out to Philly Sports Network and Liam. We did a lot of live streams, but today it is about the 76ers. Today's live stream we will be joined by Mr. Scotty Talks Sports, someone else who is big in Philly sports as well. If you don't know Scotty, we share the same vision that we want for our Philly sports. So I'm really excited and happy to have him on here today to talk about the Sixers. Today it is about the Sixers. We're facing off against the Boston Celtics. Today starts Boston week. And for our Sixers here, man, look, it's been an up and down season. Obviously, COVID has really interfered with our season here, but this is going to be a great opportunity here for the Sixers to kind of like start their season, right? Like we had the COVID scare this past week, this past week and a half, I guess you could say. The Sixers are now 9-5, sitting in third place, right behind the Celtics, one game back. And we're tied with the Bucks, with the Pacers needing to play one more game. But still, guys, it should be a lot of fun. When it comes to the Sixers tonight, we're going to be full strength. Seth Curry should be back in his first game back. Against the Celtics. It's pretty incredible here. But first off, let's see. Are we on Periscope here? Let me make sure here we're on Periscope. Bear with me, guys. This is the first time here. We're using StreamYard on my own. Usually do it for the the Birds Breakdown, and now Flyer checking in with the Philly Sports guy. And today we're using it today on our own. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are. Let's make sure we get our guy Scotty into here. Definitely, guys. Definitely send over your comments. And we should be fine. We should be good to go. Give me 1 second, and we'll dive back into previewing this game here. And maybe we can get Scotty on a little bit earlier. We shall see. All right. So tonight for the Celtics. No Jason Tatum. No Jason Tatum will be suited up for the Celtics. So this should be big for us, as we know the Celtics also have to deal with their own COVID issues. Peyton Pritchard has a rookie as well. A lot of rookies in the NBA so far in the young season have really come up big for the league essentially. And Peyton Pritchard has been one player that has really been coming up big for the Celtics here. But I mean, no Jason Tatum is really going to be huge, in my opinion, for Boston, and it should make an easier job for, especially with us being at full strength here. But who am I looking at tonight, guys? Who are we looking at tonight? So, for me personally, I'm going to be looking at Ben Simmons. I think that in this game, no Jason Tatum, like I said, and we constantly keep coming at Ben Simmons. We need him to be more of a lethal shooter. We really just want him to take that next step. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't say lethal shooter. We want him to be a more of an effective scorer. That's the word. That's the term that we should be using. We're looking for him to be more of an effective scorer. We need him to be that second guy. We can't keep relying on Joel Embiid to just constantly take over and take control of the game. We need more than just Ben. I'm sorry, more than just Joel to win, guys. Really, it's really what's going to take for us to take that next step as far as the Sixers go. But tonight, obviously, facing off against the Celtics again. His first time as the coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. That should be a lot of fun. We all know and we all remember very vividly here in Philadelphia when Doc Rivers was in Boston. So it'd be, I think, a lot of emotions for Doc. You got to think, right? Him playing against the Celtics again. He spent a lot of great years over in Boston. They won a championship, of course, and we're all hoping that here in Philly he can bring that championship here. That's what we want. We want the Sixers to finally get that ring. It's been since '83 since we've seen a parade down Broad for the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're hoping Doc can bring that here for us. Kind of like how he ended that drought with the Boston Celtics very, very early. We are about 7 minutes away from the start of this game here. Sixers versus Celtics. Guys, bring in your comments, whatever you guys would like to talk about here. But I think for me personally, in this game, I like the Sixers. I really do, especially no Jason Tatum here in the first series here tonight. I think it's really going to come down to obviously the starting lineup should be back intact since before the Nets game when Seth was injured, right? Was he injured? I guess now we can ask. Was injured. Found out right after that Nets game about 2 weeks ago that he did test positive for COVID. And the starting lineup is out. Starting at guard, we got Ben Simmons starting at the 2. We have Tyrese at the 3. We got Danny Green at the 4, Toby, and at the 5 we have Mr. Joel Hans Embiid. So I'm going to assume that Seth is going to come off the bench. For the Celtics, we got Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown. Grant Williams will be starting in place of Mr. Jason Tatum. And, of course, at center, it will be Tristan Thompson. And that's going to be a matchup that I'm going to be looking for as well. Tristan going up against Joel Embiid. I think for the Boston Celtics, they obviously have a much stronger team than us, in my honest opinion. But the one aspect that we could stump Boston over with is the fact that we have Joel Embiid, the best center in the NBA, and they quite honestly don't have a center. I've never had a center that could stump Joel Embiid. So that's going to be a fun matchup. See if they finally have the guy who can stump Mr. Joel Hans Embiid. Guys, I'm excited. Boston and Philly. Look, if you don't get up for Boston and Philly, then I don't know if this is the right team for you to root for. Because look, this rivalry has history. It dates back all the way to the '70s and the '80s. The '80s was the pinnacle of this rivalry. Julius Erving, Larry Bird, those battles. It was intense. It was incredible. Obviously in the '90s, it kind of slowed down. Boston wasn't that good. We had a slump as well. And then the 2000s, it was weird because early 2000s, obviously we were hot with Allen. Late 2000, Boston started coming around with Paul Pierce and when KG once they all arrived. And then of course in the 2010s, 2011 was it 2011? Yes, the 2011 playoff series, second round. This underdog Sixers team out of nowhere made it to the second round. Boston, the top seed, went up against Boston. We took them all the way to Game 7. I still remember that lineup: Drew Holiday, we had Evan Turner, we had Andre Iguodala, Spencer Hall, Thaddeus Young, and those guys really, under Doug Collins, really battled out every single night. And that, to me, as a young Sixers fan, is a moment I will never forget. That Sixers team, that team gave heart. It wasn't the most talented. It wasn't the most skillful, but those guys played together as a team, and it was a lot of fun. It was truly a lot of fun. It sucked losing the game in 7 games to Boston, but later, obviously after that, the Sixers tore it down. We began the process, and Boston began their process, which was a little bit more effective than what Sam Hinkie gave to us. I wish we, and I think that what Sam did was great here in Philly, but I think the blueprint is set. You don't need to lose the way the Sixers did in order to build a championship caliber team. It has been shown, and I think that OKC and I think Houston's following OKC, but I think those two are going to show that you don't have to lose terribly the way the Sixers did in the middle of the 2010s. You could build a young team right away, get some young pieces, and you can implement some of the older players to help the young pieces grow, and then you just keep gaining assets. You keep getting young players, you develop, and next thing you know, you'll have a young championship caliber team with a good young core. And I'm hoping that if the Sixers do rebuild, we do a little bit different. That's all I'm going to be hoping for. So it should be a lot of fun. We are about now 3 minutes away till tip-off, so I'm going to start it on Instagram so we can get some more people on here. Sixers versus Celtics. Live from the 2-on-5, the Wells Fargo Center. Boston's going down tonight. Come on. Boston is going down tonight. I feel it. Let's look at the Eastern Conference standings. First place, I just said Boston, and second in Milwaukee, us in third. After us, we got the Indiana Pacers, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sure that'll change in a little bit. The New York Knicks, the Cleveland 6 and 7. That is weird. And the Orlando Hawks rounding it out. It's obviously still really early. I think we're about 15 games for a lot of these teams. I mean, the Sixers are going to play their 15th game tonight. So still really weird. Obviously, we won't read into much until quarter way of the season. The Jim Lineups power rankings. Sixers at 1. Jim. It's a little, I wouldn't read too much into that. So, Scotty Talks Sports. Scotty should be on very shortly. Can't wait till Scotty comes on. It'll be a lot of fun to chop it up with my guy. All right, let's just start the live here. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me get Instagram situated, and then we will get this all going here. All right, everyone is here, except for Scotty. Scotty's the only one that's not here, but he will be coming on. Maddie, what's going on, baby? Frank, what's going on? Welcome. Dan Mumbauer, what's going on, my guy? Frank, how we doing, man? How you feeling about the Sixers tonight, Frank? We got YouTube here. We got Instagram. We got NBC Sports, Mark Zumov, Ali Aden. Wait, hold on. Let me get this right. Abdel Nabi. I still haven't been able to get that right. He's been here for like 4 or 5 seasons. I still need to get his name right. So, Abby, I will definitely get your name correct soon. Sixers are right now warming up. Good to see them back. Guys, it's been since Saturday night we've seen the Sixers, right? It's been a couple of days. And, at the NBA, what's your beef against us? Like, really? You decide to postpone a game finally once it didn't matter? Like, come on now. Come on. Instagram is getting active here right now. Bobby Vetrano, I guess. Am I saying that right? Trade that bum-ass Ben Simmons. Okay, we're starting off like this. We're bringing a spice over here. We're already starting the trade Ben Simmons talk here. No, it's all good. No, don't worry about the cursing, man. I'll try to bleep it out. I understand there's probably kids watching, and we want to keep this as PG as possible. Was on the YouTube now on Insta. Welcome. Well, thank you for staying on. Thank you for hopping on, enjoying the Sixers experience with your favorite Parcero here. Philly sports fan Maxi's playing like a top 5 pick and was picked 21st. Wow, Philly sports fan, you bring up a very good point because I thought that it's time to put him in. Very nice. Sorry, reading a message. It is finally time to put my guy Tyrese Maxey into the Rookie of the Year conversation, ladies and gentlemen, because I truly believe he deserves to be in there. I mean, I think right now, we got LaMelo, who's in this conversation, obviously, right? Let's see LaMelo's stats here. Right now, in the regular season, LaMelo Ball is averaging 11.8 points a game. Tyrese has to be averaging at least 15, especially the past couple games. My man has been balling. We had a 39 spot in there. Let's see. Tyrese Maxey is at 11.4, so just a little under that. So darn it. But no, he is definitely balling out. Anthony Edwards has been looking good off the bench though for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So let's see here. He has 12.5. Yeah, he's doing good off the bench. The Minnesota Timberwolves just don't have a good team, in my honest opinion. They just have some good young pieces, but they still have a ways to go. And we'll see what they can do, but it sucks. Cat is actually out right now, from my understanding. He got hit with the COVID bug, so that is definitely rough. But definitely, I really want to put Tyrese Maxey in that Rookie of the Year conversation. I think you have to. He's been starting the past week, deservingly so to start. He's showing you what he's got. He's showing you he should have been higher than the 21st overall pick, and you gotta love it. You gotta love it. What else we got here, guys? Oh, snap. Philly sports fan, you're NFL genius. Well, welcome, man. It's a pleasure. You've been a big supporter. I really appreciate all the support you have given me. It means the world to me. And definitely welcome to all. We are getting ready here. We're about a couple minutes away, hopefully soon, from tip-off here between the Sixers and the Celtics. And I thought this game was on TNT, but I guess it is on NBC. I got the YouTube TV. Shouts out if you're using the YouTube TVs. It's actually not a bad service, considering the fact it's at an affordable price here. I just have the basic package. Literally anywhere you go, you got TV. Comcast has been getting really strict with it. It was before I was using my girlfriend's parents' Comcast sign-in. Yes, I was trying to save $1 or $2, and I used the Comcast sign-in from my girl's parents. But okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Without further ado, may I introduce you, Mr. Scotty Talks Sports. What's up?
What's good, bro?
How you feeling, man?
I'm good. You hearing me all right? My mic working?
It is. Let me see, because for me, how did that happen? It just switched off of, hold on one second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
Good.
For whatever reason, disconnected my mic, but welcome, man. And now we're off of live on Instagram. Okay.
Interesting.
Technical difficulties. Okay, there we go.
Never fails.
Cool. Do you want to hop on live on Instagram? See what we got going on here?
Yes,
so
sir.
I think if you just maybe I can even invite you here. Go live with I know you have to go on live. Or are you going on your Scotty ST Philly Sports one?
Yeah, that one's fine. That's going to be where most of my
So
Philly people are.
I'm sending you the request now. So soon Instagram we'll have Scotty on, and then we'll be all full circle, ready to go. Hey, that was easy.
There we go.
Easy as that.
All right.
So we got YouTube, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got it all here, and we're all set to go. Sixers are warming up, and the game should be starting shortly. I thought this game was on TNT.
Nah, it's on ESPN tonight, man. That threw me off too.
Gotcha. So let's.
I think they play twice this week. I think they play Friday too.
Okay. Just move this a little bit. Cool. Awesome. All right, so let's just move over to ESPN then, if that's the case. So we're just talking a little bit, just breaking down this matchup here. Obviously, for the Sixers, this is going to be not what we expected when it comes to Boston. I thought, I want Tatum out there. I want Boston at full strength. I want to play them at full strength. I want to show the world what we have. But it's all right. We'll deal with what we have here today. And, let's remember, guys, what happened 2 weeks ago when we were all excited to face off against the Nets. And then last minute, we already knew that KD wasn't going to play. And then Kyrie decides he doesn't want to play that day either. And then we lose to the second squad of Brooklyn. But we all knew that second squad of Brooklyn is like a starting lineup for many NBA teams. But what are you feeling about tonight? What are you seeing tonight with our Sixers, man?
Honestly, man, I think, we get Embiid back tonight.
Right.
We didn't get Seth Curry back. He's coming back Friday, apparently, which is pretty normal for the COVID. So what? Maxey's starting for Seth Curry tonight.
Danny Toby.
So yeah, I mean, even though Jason Tatum's not there, you still got. I'm pretty sure Jaylen Brown's playing. Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker. So they're getting Kemba Walker back. They've been playing without him a lot this season as well.
Right.
I expect the Sixers. They should want this one. The last game got canceled, I think, and then we lost to the Grizzlies. So, they're coming off an L. Embiid didn't play the last game. So Yeah, man, that one hurt. And, it was one of those games where, you expect more from Ben Simmons. And, he was so close to a triple-double that game. And, it's just not enough. And, when Embiid's not there, that's not enough.
Right.
We need more in that scoring column, man. And
so
I know that's
what is your thought on that? What is your thought on Ben? I mean, obviously, Sixers fans, you know how we work here in Philly. Like, we get a little restless, and I've been on the part where I've been defending Ben since he came out of LSU. I love Ben. I know what he's capable of, but I just feel in 2020, the way this league works, you need your point guard to score more. 12 points. It's not enough. It's just not enough yet. Like all I'm asking for is at least 20 points, averaging at least 20 points a night. Yeah. However, I'm not one of these guys who's sitting here saying I need Ben to play like Steph. No, I'm not asking that, and I'm not saying we should trade him away. I have said that if we get a right offer, get the right pieces back, then I would be open to trading Ben Simmons. But what's your thought right now? What's your feeling? How's your relationship with Ben Simmons?
Man, I'm similar to you. I'm a huge Ben Simmons guy, and I've defended him. I've defended him, and I've played basketball myself, so I understand the game to an extent.
Right.
And in my eyes, he does play the game the right way. He's a pass-first point guard, and that's what point guards are for, to run an offense. But you mentioned it. In this day and age, it's not acceptable to be scoring 12 points as a starting point guard in the NBA, especially if you're, this number one draft pick, highly regarded as an all-pro in the sport. It's as simple as he's just not even scoring as much as he's done in previous seasons. So that's where it becomes, a little concerning for even a Ben supporter. I don't know, man. I don't know what he needs to do. I don't know if it's, him trying to let everybody else get accustomed into the offense. There's a lot of new pieces in there, with Seth Curry, Danny Green, a couple other new guys, Tyrese Maxey's been getting a lot more playing time. But, that's my other point is if a rookie point guard can come in and create instant scoring, he comes in, he gets a 39-point game in his rookie season, more than what Ben scored in his whole career. So, when you see that happen, it causes a little concern, I would say. And, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just concerned it pick up very soon. Because I think they need him to, you mentioned points. Just have a 20-point game occasionally. You know what I mean? Like, what's his season high right now? I'm not sure if he's even reached 20 points this season.
I want to say it's no more than 16 points.
Yeah, it can't be, man.
It can't be more than 16 points.
It seems like he's always hovering around that 14, 15-point mark. But recently it's been even lower than that. He's hovering around that 12, 11, even, single-digit scoring. So – we can't have that, man. And, Philadelphia is a lot more reactionary than, me and you even are. We try to stick in there and be patient, man. But, Philadelphia is even more impatient. So he better get it, on and clicking here soon. Because I'm telling you, as soon as we play the Nets and we see him match up with James Harden and James Harden drops, 35 points on us, the whole city's going to turn on Ben, and we're going to be sitting here. Fans are going to be saying, why didn't they take the trade for James Harden? For all we know, Houston would have never accepted the trade anyways. So, but it's inevitable that will come up, that conversation will happen. So, I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm hoping that Ben, shows us something over these next few games. Hoping that Doc, I know Doc has said he has, ultra confidence in him, and you can see it, but put him in better positions to score as well. Put him down in the post more. Put him down where he can get more rebounds on the offensive end, get easy putbacks. He needs easy buckets to get him going. Something to create some consistency there. It just seems like he's not finishing at the rim at a high rate. He doesn't have to shoot 5 to 10 jump shots a night. That's not necessary. Just keep the defense honest. How are you feeling, though? You mentioned how you felt before. How are you feeling this season about Ben Simmons?
Like I said, I get it. In the elite defensive skill set that he has, I like the vision on the court. I get it, but it's just on offense, especially like you said, no Joel Embiid on Saturday night, and we've had a couple games with no Joel Embiid.
Exactly.
Who's going to step up? And I think the logical thing to do is just think Ben Simmons is going to step up because he is our second leader besides Joel Embiid. It's Ben Simmons, and for whatever reason, he just is. He just doesn't like. I get it. He is like you said, pass first point guard. That's great. I love it. I love that he has that mindset. But it's just at times your team is looking for you to do more. Your team is looking for someone to step up. Your team is looking for a leader, and just sometimes he just doesn't. He doesn't take that opportunity and grab it by the horns, and that to me is an issue. It is an issue, and it's really easy to slow down the Sixers offense. You know, when it's not a quick transition, you're bringing up the ball. Teams already know to give Ben Simmons space because they know he's not going to shoot, right? So you guard 2 to 4 or 2 to 5. I'm sorry, and then you allow the space to Ben because you know he's not going to shoot. Ben drives. What does he do? Stops and turns around and looks for someone else, and that is just killing our offensive rhythm as well. And like imagine, just imagine Ben created a floater. How deadly would he be? Because they're already allowing all that space because they're already sitting back. They know you just want to drive to the rim. So they're sitting back, they're putting that wall up, and you got all of that space right there. Imagine if you just had a floater, dude. Just imagine that. Just a little bit like that. And we have seen him this year attempt jump shots. You've seen him attempt the fadeaways. You've seen him attempt the small stuff, the mid-range stuff. You've seen him attempt threes as well. I want to see more. Like, to me, I would rather him go 0 for 10 than to see him go 0 for 0, right? So just keep trying. Just keep trying. And the problem is that I think a lot of in Sixers Nation feel the same way. Reason why I think Daryl didn't trade him is we're worried about the potential of him leaving and him finally evolving, him finally understanding how he needs to play. That is the scary thing I think we're all scared to deal with.
Yeah, and that's a good point. You know, you're scared to see him bloom with the proper team around him too. You know, to see him go and become the MVP caliber player that you think that he has. The other end of that is the scared part of the fact that this might be who Ben Simmons is. You know what I mean? It's been 5-6 years now in the NBA. I know he's only 24, but he's been here since he's been 18, 19 years old. So it does worry me on that end. You know, if your scoring is decreasing, that's concerning. What I will say, he's coming off knee surgery in the offseason. Maybe the knee's hampering him a bit. That's one alternative. Maybe. That's one benefit of the doubt there. But what I'll say is that we just got to wait and see. You can't give up on him after 13, 14 games into the season with a brand new team, a brand new coach. So we just gotta we gotta work with Ben. We gotta keep seeing what we can do, try different things, and just keep trying to get him involved. You mentioned the floater, man.
We are actually about to start right now.
Oh, give me 1 second, man. I'm about to grab my. I just got to grab my phone charger so I don't die.
You're good. I'm just gonna go away. Here we go, and the tip ball. Okay. We're gonna roll with it. Sixers win the tip off. Joel gets a tip off win. Ben Simmons with the ball, passing to Danny Green. Joel back at the top of the key. Back to Ben. And Danny with the shot from 3, and he misses. All right, Kemba Walker bringing up the rebound here, and we're off and running here, ladies and gentlemen. At the Wells Fargo Center, South Philly, as Kemba Walker. I think he did. Kemba just knocked down a 3 to start it off. Okay.
Oh, great. Get Kemba started, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly. All right. Just stop there. Where's the pen? All right. Here we go. Kemba back with another 2 boards for Kemba already. Kemba driving it up. Driving. There you go. Nice. Bad pass by Kemba to Tristan. We are off. Another bad shot. Was that Tyrese? Marcus Smart pushing it up now. Jaylen Brown with the ball, passing it back to Grant Williams. Grant Williams with the three, misses. Joel with the rebound. Ben pushing it up now. Go back, shake it. And Ben drives but misses the layup, dude. Here we go. Jaylen Brown driving, passing it back to Tristan. Tristan with the jumper. There we go. Misses, and Toby with the board, pushing it up. Here we go. Joel. This is the matchup right here, Scotty. Joel and Tristan in the paint. And Joel gets the first round here with 2 points. Sixers on the board, 3-2. Let's go, baby. Here we go. All right, Kemba to Grant Williams, to Tristan. Jaylen coming around. Jaylen attempting the shot. And woo, that was a high arch, and the three is good. 6-2 Celtics. All right, here we go. Come on, boys. Ben Simmons pushing.
We need a bucket.
Yes, sir. Come on, Toby. Toby with the bucket. Yes, there we go. Nice little jumper. Okay. Here we go. 6-4. Celtics with the lead. And Scotty, we can already see a couple guys bringing up the ball here for Boston.
Yeah, man. They're not shy. They just get it up the court as soon as they can, man. We got a lot of ball handlers there.
Dang.
It's crazy, you know.
Three from three. We got Joel. I thought he was going to attempt that three. Okay. Tyrese with the ball. Come on, Tyrese. Make something. Back over to Danny on the other side. Down low to Ben. You got this, Ben. This mismatch. Here we go. Toby with the three. And he misses. Tristan with the rebound. Kemba pushing it up. Let's go. Here we go. Come on, defense. Kemba with the three attempt. And Boston is 4 for 4 to start this game from three.
Man.
Oh, my God. You're making them look like the Flash Brothers. Come on.
Got to get it under control, man.
Let's get that perimeter.
Last thing we need to do is be playing from behind.
12-4. Here you go. Joel. And that. Backcourt. Yeah, backcourt violation. 12-4 so far early in this game here, man. Boston lethal from three. 4 from 4, man. There we go. Tristan Thompson to Jaylen Brown, and a foul, offensive foul for Jaylen Brown. Sixers will get the ball back here. Whew. Early scoring for Boston, man. Oh, that was definitely a little shove by Jaylen. And this is the matchup I want to see here, Scotty. The battle of, what was it, the 2016 draft, Ben versus Jaylen?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want.
And, you know, and it's crazy you bring that up, man, because it's actually a lot closer than what we would have thought it to be a while ago, you know, when Ben first came in the league.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to give credit to Jaylen for just grinding, working his ass off.
Yeah,
improving. Mark Smart driving, and nice spend with the good defense. Not an easy shot, and Marcus misses. Ben pushing it up here to Toby. At the elbow, at the three for Tobias Harris. Celtics on top. But Toby giving us the offensive spark. We need 7 points, 3 from 4 from the field so far. Let's go, baby. Marcus from the three, and he will miss it. Ben with the rebound, pushing it up. Toby driving up. Toby with another one. 9 points for Tobias Harris. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. Kemba, opportunity. Uh-oh. And I think we lost Scotty here. We got you on IG. I can hear you. Can you hear me? It's all good, man. It's all good, man. No worries, man. We'll continue here. Let's make sure. Can people on Instagram hear me here? I can't hear y'all. Instagram Live's acting up here. All right, well, before we knew it, it's 12-11 Sixers now as Danny Green gets the rebound and he's going to push it up. Ben Simmons now pushing it up. Passes back to Joel. Joel fakes the three, driving, working it on Tristan, working fadeaway, and he got it. Sixers with the lead now. First lead of the night. Here we go. I'll get you back on here, my man. And there he is. Welcome back, Scotty.
There we go. Out of commission there for a second, man.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, first TV timeout for the Sixers and Celtics. Sixers are up 13-12 after the first TV timeout here, man. A little back and forth. Obviously, the perimeter defense not doing so well against the Celtics. Celtics perfect from the 3-point here, man. But what are you seeing so far?
Just got to get it together. Early start, couple ill-advised shots. And the Celtics started hot. Just weather the storm. They've already, got back in the lead. Great response there, for the Celtics being 100% from the three-point line so far. So just stay in the game, stay alive. At the end of the day, the Sixers are working with more ammo tonight, with Jason Tatum being back. So just stay in the game, and we should be able to take it over at the end.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, we just got to get some hands and some faces, especially on the perimeter there. Toby's heating up, man. It was at 9 points already in the beginning here of the first quarter. And you guys remember before the COVID drama that we had, Toby was on fire, man. He was on fire. He was looking like his December form from last year. And when Toby's on like that, it is really hard to stop us. When Ben's got people to pass to, and Joel's got people to pass to as well down in the paint, it makes it really hard to stop us. So hopefully Toby can get this going here. Hopefully Tyrese gets his looks as well. And I'm excited here. Just gotta strengthen it up on the defensive side. That's all.
Yeah, and I think that's been the situation. The whole beginning of the season. You expect a better defensive team so far.
Right.
It seems like we've been scoring, a lot of points. We've been very good offensively in most of the games. It seems like the defense has slowed down a little bit this year, which you hope just picks up as we start to get guys back. Ben and Joel started out the season as two of the top defenders in the NBA. So just need to get them back in rhythm and get some consistency going there on defense.
Right. No, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Should be a lot of fun here. Let's take a quick second. I wanted to look around real quick as we have the TV timeout still. There are two other games going on right now while our game is going. So right now in the first quarter, 4:34 left. The Nets are up on the Cleveland Cavaliers 23-15. Obviously, these days our eyes are on the Brooklyn Nets. They have all three stars, man. All three stars are playing tonight. Kyrie's playing against his former team with KD and James Harden. Kyrie right now has 7 points, so can't wait to watch those highlights after this one, seeing how the Nets look with all three of those players. 'Cause that's really the question, like how do they look with all three of those guys, right? All guys that score.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I had some question marks, about this Brooklyn team
Same.
coming into it, but it seems like these guys, after seeing KD and James Harden play that first game together, it shows you how much KD has matured, how much Harden has matured.
Exactly.
These guys are going to do what it takes to fit and gel because they know the type of caliber players they are. It's scary, to say the least. It's scary. I'll leave it at that.
I'm scared as a Sixers fan as well. The other game right now, we have the Dallas Mavericks facing off against the Indiana Pacers. 3:43 left in that first quarter. Dallas is up 28-17. And our Sixers are back from the TV timeout. Ben Simmons to Tyrese Maxey, back to Joel Embiid, down low to Tobias Harris, muscling it down, and does he make it? No! Back to Ben Simmons, drives back to Joel Embiid from the three. Joel shoots a three, and it's good! Joel Embiid. Let's go, baby. Pritchard brings it up from Boston to Jaylen Brown's floater. No good. Bounces in. Danny Green catches it. Danny Green pushing it up. Back to Toby. Toby's got the confidence right now. It's hard to stop him like that.
Yeah, he's ready to go, man.
Joel to Danny. Shoot that three, Danny. It's good. Another three for the Sixers. 19-14 Sixers. Oh, let's go. 5:26 left in the first. The Sixers are right now on a 15-2 run. Let's get this. Marcus Smart with the three, and it's no good. Joel Embiid with the rebound, passes it to Ben Simmons, and he pushes it up, passes it to Toby. Toby, work it from the three. Still working it. You got Joel with the pick. Back to Joel. Joel with the ball. Driving. Joel moving, working, and he drives to the hole. 21-14. The Philadelphia 76ers are up by a touchdown. The Eagles could learn a thing or two right now.
You could say that again. Oh, my goodness. How are you feeling about that head coach search, man?
I feel pretty nauseated from that search, man. I'm not feeling
Seems like it's never ending.
Nah.
They just keep finding more candidates.
We'll have McDaniels here, man, and in about a year, you'll see the locker room flame out again. It's
unfortunately
bad. Ben down in the paint. Ben 0 for 2 so far, but all right, it's all right. We got plenty of basketball left to be played. As Instagram is acting up here, we'll get this here for you.
Of course,
we'll work. All right, we got another timeout here. Who called this? I'm assuming Boston called this one. Or we have what's going on here? I like Doc's mask. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks comfortable. It's all about the
man. Has Doc not been, all that you expected and more? I mean, there was people trying to downplay him, man.
What are they, Boston fans?
Right.
Oh, I've heard.
I really don't get it, man.
On TikTok, you hear the Boston fans chirping. It's like, you guys still won't win with him. And it's like, you guys sound like you miss him.
Right.
A little mess here. Okay. All right. We got some bench players in there. Shake Milton has checked in. And Mathival.
Shake has been awesome so far this season, man. My goodness.
Shake, especially the past couple games, where he dropped 21. Definitely huge off the bench. That's what you want. You want that bench production. That's really something we didn't have under Brett Brown, honestly. And we got some good bench production. You talk about Shake. We'll see what happens when Seth Curry gets back, but solid bench going on right in Philly.
Yeah, I'm ready to get Seth Curry back, man.
Yeah, man.
Got off to such a hot start with the whole the whole squad there.
Right. Should be a lot of fun, man. Shake Milton driving here, working it. Past the Tease. Danny Green ramming around. Working with Pritchard. Joel Embiid at the top. Driving, spinning. Double teamed and a foul on Boston. Joel will head to the line for 2. Here we go, baby. Doc Rivers coaching it up there. And that's the key part you mentioned, Scotty. It's his he never stops coaching. He's never stopping coaching. He's never stopping trying to improve his players, and that's going to be huge. When we went through the COVID drama, you heard him say, I'm not really worried about the score. I'm more about coaching right now. And it's going to pay off. It really is going to pay off.
Exactly. And, I mean, it's as simple as, whenever you get those guys, you see those guys out with COVID, you keep it moving. You don't create a loser's mentality. You don't tell these guys, go out and play. And you know what I mean? You go out and play and you try to win. You try to get better at basketball. So that's what he's instilling in this team. And you got to love it. As much as Philly has love for Brett Brown. As much as we complained last year, he was the guy that, got the process started, got these guys, developed at least to where they are now. Yeah. But, you still recognize. Yeah, exactly. And you still recognize the differences between, Doc Rivers and a guy like Brett Brown.
Right.
I know David Esser. He literally tweets this every single game, but fire Brett Brown. Every game that the Sixers are losing, I see it come from him, man.
That'll be a mantra we'll be saying for a long time in Philadelphia. Shouts out to David Esser as well. One of the best writers in Philly sports, man. Shouts out to him.
Man.
What do we got here?
I apologize, man. I'm trying to get my my game synchronized with you here.
What are you watching off of?
Kind of what I'm Hulu.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to get it loaded correctly so that we can be on the same page here.
I'm rocking with this YouTube TV, and I can't complain. Anywhere I go, I can watch. I have all the Sixers and all the Flyers games all recorded and saved.
Man.
Everywhere I go, I can watch it. And the cool thing too, let's say like this last night, I recorded my Union podcast. Shouts out to all my Union fans out there. But I didn't have time to watch a Flyers game, so I recorded it. But I wanted to record right away, so they give you the key plays. You can literally just watch all the key plays. You don't have to watch the whole game, and it's like a synchronized 20-minute game. It's fantastic.
Wow. Yeah. See, I need that, man.
I promise you, YouTube TV is not paying me. I promise. But I definitely.
How much does that run you a month?
I'll have to double check because I think they just raised my price. Not trying to flex here. I'm not sure how much they are charging me. But it's definitely much needed. When I lived in Philly, we had the Xfinity. Not worth it. I'm just saying, not worth it. But I'll definitely get you that price there. But I've just been enjoying it because it's been so convenient for me. Especially with us, man, we got to stay on top of our Philly sports, and they keep it
exactly, man, exactly. It got to the point because before I got into the podcasting and all that stuff, I had no problem using my streams, but now I got to stay on pace with the game. I can't be lagging. So I had to do something. I'm not a big cable guy, so I like to stream everything. But Hulu's not bad. I'm just trying to get it synchronized so that we are on the same page there.
Gotcha.
But my mom has YouTube TV as well. She says,
all right, awesome.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Mama Talk Sports.
Straight up. Gotta show love, man.
Always, man. Oh man, what'd you think on the Flyers, man? It's been an interesting first 4 games.
Man, what I will say, I was happy to see them bounce back against Buffalo last night, man. They got dogged out the other night, and it's one of those where it's a good loss. So you know what I mean. So
you always need a kick in the butt.
Exactly. And Buffalo's a good team. So, that it's not a bad loss. It was just more about the way you lost.
Right.
So to come back, bounce back the next game against the same team, and that's kind of what makes it cool this year, is that, you're playing the same team multiple games in a row. So it's all within a limited time space. So there's a lot of tension building up each game. You hold animosity from the last game. So I kind of like the setup that they got going on right now.
Right. Yeah, no, it definitely I think that the Flyers are going to struggle against these teams that are physical and disciplined. I look back at the Islander series. It was kind of the same thing against Buffalo. Man. But they have to figure out how to out physical some of these teams. And the first game, the crucial part was the injuries, and not having Coots was huge as well. But like you said, it was definitely a great way to bounce back. They eliminated the turnovers. The defense has to shore it up because Brian Elliott, 40 saves, it's cool and all, but you got to make your goalie's job a little bit more easier there. But
exactly, man. And you mentioned it. It's the same thing we saw last season. Just a lot of shots, a lot of the Islanders. Like you said, they out physicality. they played us physical, and they gave us fits, man. I've really, another thing that stood out to me against the Islanders last year in the playoffs was actually, their veteran leadership just seemed to play a lot better than what ours did. You know what I mean? We needed more from guys like Giroux in that series, and we just simply didn't get it. So I think that, hampered us a good bit in that series.
Absolutely.
All right.
We're back
I think I'm caught up. Caught up here.
I'll tell you, we have a replay right now. I'll tell you what time we're at. As Jalen drops, Dwight fouls, and he gets that and one. It's 157. The first 24-21. Philly on top.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Cool.
Just missed the free throw?
Yes.
All right. We're on the same page now.
Shake driving up to White, passes back to Toby. Toby driving, Toby with the shot, and he makes it. Tobias Harris. Let us go, baby.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had ordered this. My girlfriend was trying to figure out things for her mom to get me for Christmas, and I actually got the Tobias City Edition jersey coming, man. And dude, I was definitely sketched out about it because I got it before the season, and I was hearing all these trade rumors, and I was really worried that I had her waste all her money on that jersey. But he's shutting everybody up, man. He's playing like he's supposed to. So he looks like he has a decent future in Philly for him.
I'll tell you what, Scotty. No one in Philadelphia, no Sixers fan has the worst jersey collection than this guy right here. I'm talking about Evan Turner. I'm talking about Tony Roten. I'm talking about Nerlens Noel. And last but not least, Al Horford.
Oh, my goodness. At least the Al Horford, it goes with your culture. So
exactly.
That's acceptable. It's acceptable.
It doesn't help that Elton gave him a terrible contract, but hey.
Yeah.
We're in the past. We got we got Danny Green now. We got Seth Curry. We got Dwight Howard. Everything's hunky dory. As Dwight Howard puts it back, 28-23 now. Sixers are up by 5. We are now in the last minute of the first quarter. Time flies when you are having fun. It's always fun beating Boston.
Thanks.
Here we go. Pritchard's got the ball for Boston. Oh, Tease with the defense, looking like the glove there. Let's go, baby.
He's excellent at those behind the offensive player steals. He reaches around the back. He's got great hands, man.
Just don't sleep on him, when you'll be fine.
Yeah, straight up.
Here we go. Is that Jeff Teague? I can't believe Jeff Teague's still playing.
Right, man.
Banking.
He really took. You talk about a regression with Wentz, man. Jeff Teague, I thought was one of the best in the league at one point, and then he regressed all the way down, man.
Exactly. Once upon a time during the process years, I did advocate for trading for Dennis Schroeder because I figured Atlanta had Teague, they'll be fine. Schroeder was really young, and you've seen Schroeder's developed into a solid point guard where LeBron was like, I need that guy as my next point guard. And he's doing well so far with the Lakers. And
that's White, man.
Right.
It's a big body in there, man. Jesus. It is good to have somebody to come in like that for Embiid. And, you look at Dwight's production this season. You're telling me that Al Horford couldn't do that as a backup center last year?
Right.
It's all about that contract, man. It's all about that contract. You look at Dwight's minimal contract, and it makes it so much more acceptable.
Right. No, I agree.
They just weren't comfortable. They weren't comfortable putting $100 million guy and bringing him off the bench. It's as simple as that. They just kept forcing that Embiid Horford lineup down our throats.
I know. It felt like we were playing in 1970, like with the Twin Towers. It felt weird.
Man, and what a clown act by me convincing myself that this lineup was worth it before the season last year. I was like, oh, Milwaukee's our biggest competition. We got to compete with Milwaukee and their big lineup. No, it was not like that. Milwaukee didn't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. No.
And the problem
was the way, man.
Yeah, that's really, really, it's what it is. You've seen the league has been trending in that direction. And it just, the problem was too, obviously having two Twin Towers in today's day in the NBA where teams are going small, everyone's fast, everyone's shooting from everywhere on the court. It's not conducive. But on top of that, like we've just talked about, Ben Simmons not being able to be the shooter that we all want him to be also doesn't help that lineup too. But better days are here, man. Better days are here. We got some spacing. Once Seth comes back, we'll be looking like Golden State, Philadelphia, right? So we should be good coming soon. There we go. We're good. Oh, man. So end of the first quarter, Sixers are up 32-25. We take the first of the 4 quarters here. And really, the story of the first quarter has to be Tobias Harris really turning it up here, being the guy for us with 11 points. Joel Embiid quietly had 12 points himself with 3 boards and an assist. So Toby and Joel balling out so far right now, and it's going to be tough for them. to beat us here. But 23 points by our 2 stars here, man. What are you thinking here after the first one? After the first quarter?
I'm thinking it's a good time for Ben Simmons to get some buckets.
You ready,
Join
Ben?
the party, brother. No. Great first quarter. You saw Boston start out hot. Philly got comfortable, got into it. Been almost a week since we've seen Embiid, so to see him with 12 points there, quiet 12, that was beautiful to see. But it's a good first quarter. Boston's an experienced team; they played together before. So even without Jason Tatum, you still want to take care of business here.
Exactly. No, exactly. You want to take care of business. I want to give a quick shout out to my man on here. We got on Instagram, Goofy Goober, my co-host at Duke by the River. What's going on, Justin? But no, I agree, Ben. It'd be nice for Ben to step up here. I mean, we saw that instance there in the beginning of the first when Kemba was trying to defend him. Get down low. Yeah. Especially if Kemba's going to guard you. That's a mismatch any day of the week. Get down in the paint, drive, and then work it on Kemba. Definitely work it on Kemba.
Has Ben Simmons ever played with – pause, but has Ben Simmons ever played with himself on 2K? Like, have you ever played with Ben Simmons on 2K? I mean, just play like you play in 2K, literally. When I have guys like him, right.
He's just driving. He's literally just driving. He's not even shooting. He doesn't even know what
But I swear, man, when I need a bucket on 2K, I take Ben Simmons. He always has a mismatch at point guard. You take him straight down to the post. It's an easy bucket, man. And Ben has post moves. He has hook shots. He can shoot those one-handed shots down there. So there's no excuses. But, the thing you mentioned earlier that sticks out to me is the floater, man. That was a good point. That's one of the shots that, you shoot that with rhythm. Ben likes to play fast, dribble fast down the court. Slow up, gather yourself, and float that on into the basket, man. It's really not that hard. The reason I can relate to Ben Simmons is because I wasn't like this offensive, pure shooting ball handler when I played basketball. I hustled for my points, and I got them where I could. When I had smaller guys on me, I took them to the post. If I had bigger guys on me, took them outside, and you go to the rack. Ben I don't know what it is, man. He's just got to find his spots better.
Exactly.
How about Shake?
Yeah, Shake out here. Balling, and Dwight with a nice defense on Tice there. Still Boston ball.
See, and it kills me when I see guys like Shake and Tyrese Maxey do the things they do. But I guess at the same time, you have to recognize that that's what they're there for, so that Ben isn't relied on as much.
Right.
So, take it with a grain of salt, I guess you could say.
With the 3.
Let's go.
Shake Milton. Let's go, baby.
Back-to-back threes? What? This man's getting 6th man of the year or most improved player, one or the other, or both.
Oh, man. Give it to him, man. Give it to him. He deserves it. He 100% deserves it. Tice with the dunk there. Now it's 35-29. Sixers still up. Boston, obviously, they're gonna fight until the very end here, man.
They will fight, man. Probably my least favorite yet favorite player on Boston. Marcus Smart, man. He does a little bit of everything. Hate him. You know what I mean? Hate him. But, you respect him. He's similar to, what Draymond used to be, except he's a little bit better at scoring than Draymond. But Marcus Smart is one of those key guys in championship teams that you just need.
Yes, sir.
Got a good question for you, man. Who would be that guy on this team? Is it Ben Simmons? Is he that glorified role player that just fills all the holes? Is that Ben Simmons? Who else would it be?
To just play, yeah. I mean, the problem is obviously Marcus might be a better scorer than Ben Simmons, if we're being honest here. But I would agree with you. I think Ben could do that. I think Toby also can play multiple positions as well. You've seen Toby drive and run the points at times with the Sixers. But that's the key in the NBA today. Like these guys are playing multiple different positions. They're doing different things from shooting, rebounding, passing. They're doing everything. You got to do everything to play today.
What Ben Simmons just did, I hate that too, man. Just out of control.
That's right, man.
Got the offensive foul.
37-29.
But then it's like, what do you expect? You know what I mean?
Right.
you ask him to do something, so you got to take the aggressiveness for what it is. How about Korkmaz back in the lineup tonight?
Welcome back, Corky. He's supposed to come back on Sunday. As we all know, the Sixers got postponed, but he is playing tonight, and he better make the most of these minutes, man, because he is he might get outed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, seriously. And, he was actually favored in Doc's rotation to start the season, but with the way guys have played, his minutes are up for grab, to say the least.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me with Furky, obviously there's times where he does look like that good role player that comes off the bench and is your shooter, but consistency has been an issue for him.
Yeah.
And obviously he's a defensive liability, but see what he can do, man, because these guys are balling. Shake, Tyrese has been balling too. He's lucky that we waived Dakota Mathias because I was liking what Dakota was doing, man. Especially
after he hit that game winner against Miami.
I know, right? And unfortunately, we have waived him. So
yeah, that was interesting. I can only have so many players, It sucks that a guy like that who, he actually did give us some good minutes while players were gone, but it is just part of the game.
Right.
The business, I should say.
The business. Give me 2 seconds.
No problem. You good. Gotta play smart, man.
Foul here on the court.
Oh. Okay, Dwight. Controlling the boards.
All right, so we had some people say they had troubles hearing me on Instagram Live. So if you guys can hear me well, let me know. We plug in a microphone on the phone, so definitely let me know if you guys can't or can hear me. As Boston knocks down a 3, it is now a 1-point game, just like that. Kemba Walker, 12 points, 4 or 5 from 3. Man,
Kemba's getting in a rhythm, man.
Yeah, we expected this, right?
Yeah, he torched us in the playoffs, man. Him and Jason Tatum, jeez.
Yeah. I remember just even covering that series. It's like it was every night. You had Kemba, Jason, and Jalen. Those guys were dropping more than 15 points a night. I think the lowest was Jason dropping 19, and that was the highest of the low. But that was the issue. You had 3 guys producing, and then the Sixers only had Joel Embiid, a one-man army. But that's why we want Ben Simmons to continue make that next step into his offensive game, because when you have teams that are putting up what they put up, and Ben Simmons is just watching Joel Embiid just take control of his team, like that's an issue. But I'll be watching. I did hear that Sam Cassell has been working really one-on-one directly with Ben Simmons to try to create a multifaceted offensive game for him. And I don't think it's too much he's got to add to his game right now. Like I'm not expecting him to become Steph Curry right away. All I'm asking for is just score a little bit. So we'll see.
Just take open shots, man.
Exactly.
Just keep the defense accountable, man.
Can't play scared, man. You cannot play scared. These teams will eat you alive if you play scared, dude.
You have to wonder what he thinks when he sees, that clip from the Miami game where they just built that wall across the baseline and they let him drive as far as as far as the wall will allow you. But then they had like 4 players just creating that wall, keeping him from the basket. And, he just stops on his pivot foot and just passes it out. I just wonder what he thinks when he sees that. Like, does he see that and then think, next time I'm in that situation, I need to just pull up for the jumper right there?
I think
it's obvious that he doesn't. You know what I mean? So
I honestly
have to wonder.
He's just such a like the way he looks, his public perception is really important to him, and that's a problem. That is really You need to take mistakes, and it's really interesting. I don't know if you did hear. I highly recommend everyone to listen to JJ Redick's latest podcast episode with Markelle Fultz. It's fantastic. Gives you the insight of kind of what happened here in Philadelphia for Markelle Fultz. And one thing I did take away from it was when he was here, the Sixers obviously allowed him, accepted him. He's one of the players. The team had no problems with him. The team loved him, but Sixers were in a place where they were ready for a championship run. Yeah. And he was just a young player and thrusted in this. He was scared of making a mistake out there. So playing like that, and you saw it, like he had the problems with the shooting. Playing scared really, really can affect you. And you see him right now in Orlando. He's fine with making mistakes. He's learned from those mistakes. And it's unfortunate that he's gone through that injury, the torn ACL. But I really think that Markel's going to come back, and he's going to be – I think Markelle is going to be a good role player in this league for a long time. But it's really unfortunate what happened here in Philly. We're back here in action here. 7:45 left in the second. Tyrese Maxey driving, floater. Doesn't fall. Dwight's rebound. His putback does not go in. Celtics with the ball. They are pushing back up. Jeff Teague with the ball driving. Gets past Ben, drives, and he gets the and one and draws the foul here. Jeff's going to the line for one. And Boston with the lead again. They have the opportunity to extend the lead to 2 points here, man. Boston came back.
And you see Jeff Teague get the and one on Ben Simmons. I feel like Ben Simmons is under the microscope tonight, man.
I know. He really is. It's every game, every single game. Unless we're blowing teams out, he will be criticized heavily. And this is not an easy town to play for, but it is what it is, man. Joel Embiid posting up. Drives, hook, nice shot over Tice, very nice. 40-40 tied game here. 7:05 left here in the second quarter. Kemba to Tice to Jeff Teague. Back to Kemba. Back to Tice. Tice is setting up the screen here. Tice with the three. No, with the three.
Goodness, man. You know it's one of those nights if he's hitting them, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 40-43.
He's one of those guys, like, every time he scores a bucket, you like roll your eyes, man. It's like you're giving them up to him, man.
As Shake Milton knocks down a three of his own. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. That's three tonight?
That's
three threes?
That is 3 threes.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Sniper Shake.
I love it. Here we go. Another three. Walker. Oof. 46-43 now. Celtics are on top. Kemba with 15 points, 5 of 6 from the three-point line. As they say in the biz, he's heating up.
Wasn't bad defense either, man. Jeez.
He's feeling himself, man. He's fresh too, right? Came back not too long ago.
Yeah, he's fresh.
Joel Embiid trying to control the ball here. Driving. He's going to step back for three and hits the rim. Ben tried to knock it off, but Kemba Walker will push up. Kemba drives and Fergie with the foul. Smart play by Kemba Walker. Here we go. Kemba's going to go to the line. And Kemba. He knew what to do.
Yeah.
Ferk and Korkmaz. Oh, Ferky, what are we going to do with you?
He tried. Man, Kemba's annoying tonight. To say the least, man. I hate when he smiles and shit.
Yeah, he's having fun.
He's having a good time. Man.
Fun. Oh, that's right. The Celtics came off of a bad loss to the Knicks.
Yeah, man, they lost by 30 plus, I swear. The Knicks are low key right now, but I'm sure they'll fall apart soon enough.
That's what they're saying. I heard all the criticisms for Tibbs, but Tibbs might be what the Knicks need right now.
A defensive identity, man. It keeps you in games.
I mean, I don't know how far you're going to go with Julian Randle as your lead scorer. So.
Yeah.
Julius Randle, sorry. Kemba Walker's out here having fun. 48-43 here. Celtics up. NBA Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Hump day. What better way to spend hump day? Watching the Sixers, the beginning of Boston week. Watching the game with myself and Scotty. It's a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not over. Tomorrow night, you got Flyers and the Bees. Friday night, you got the Sixers and Celtics. And on Saturday, you got, again, the Flyers and the Bees. It is a great week. Let's go. A sweet
You gonna check out that McGregor fight?
I think I am. Prince's brother actually reminded me yesterday, and I think I will. I'll watch a fight here. I'm more of a boxer, That's the Philly.
I got you.
The Philly. I got you. Individual sports, not big on. I just like a team aspect. Something about it just calls my attention. I got you. But I respect the athletes. I respect the fighters. I respect the tennis players. Even NASCAR drivers, stock car drivers. Respect their craft for sure, and the golfers. Can't forget the golfers.
Yeah, man, I don't blame you. I definitely prefer team sports over one-on-one, but Saturday night, fight night. I think my mom's gonna visit me, so I'll hang out with her and watch the fight.
Your mom a big sports gal?
Yeah, man. She actually got me into sports, man. Got me into Philly sports. She was an Eagles fan. Brought me up that way. So gotta give moms credit.
That's good parenting, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? A1 parenting.
Awesome stuff. 4:33 left in the end of the second quarter here. So we got 4 minutes left. Marcus Smart drives with the foul. Maxey draws the foul on Marcus Smart. He'll go to the line for two. Celtics are up 50-45 and 4:30 left. Brad Stevens showing here. Damn it, Brad, I hate you, but I respect the hell out of you, man. It's rough. And that's the difference right now. The Celtics really turned it up in this quarter. This has been the Celtics quarter. But, hey, that's why you play 4 quarters, right? There we go.
Man, and, I can't help but wonder. Ben Simmons has played most of this quarter, man. I'm telling you, I'm really watching Ben Simmons tonight. I just want to see. Right. I really want to see what he does on a game-to-game basis, how he plays. I've really just been locked in on him.
Right. Tyrese Maxey. Joel open down to the paint. Marcus Smart behind, but Joel draws the foul. Let's go. Joel going to the line.
Needed that.
Great play by Joel.
Got to slow this game down a little bit.
Right. Now down 6 points. Wow, Marcus Smart, the longest tenured Celtic.
Wow. Interesting.
His legacy will definitely be interesting when his career is all said and done.
Yeah, to say the least. And he doesn't have a championship, right?
Nah.
Boston hasn't had one since Paul Pierce, right?
That's right. Doc Rivers.
Yeah, Doc Rivers. That's amazing. That's crazy, man.
Give us one, Doc.
Yeah, please. Please. Oh, my goodness.
Joel Embiid with 18 points. He's 6 of 8 from the field, 5 from 6 from the free throw line. That's that's normal.
Oh, man, a 7-foot, 300-pound dude just making free throws like it's nothing.
And he's shutting down Tristan Thompson, too.
Exactly.
Tristan can't do crap here. Let's go. Tristan the Dog Thompson, man.
So weird to see him in green and white, man.
Right, yeah. He's just Kevin Love's the only one left, I think, in Cleveland.
Yeah, in Cleveland. That's crazy. They
all wants that contract. Contract's worse than Al Horford's.
They all ditched him in Cleveland. Embiid with another foul. Okay.
There we go. 51-47. Furky back on the bench. Doc coaching up Shake. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it.
See, and this is what I mean. Similar to how Embiid is closing out this first half, is similar how just keep it close this game. Embiid will get you there.
Right. Exactly.
That's the one thing, this season, man, Embiid looks like he's ready to take that step. And, a matchup nightmare. And that's the one thing about the Nets, man, that sticks out to me is, getting rid of Jared Allen and you only have DeAndre Jordan left. So who's really going to guard Embiid for a whole game, a whole series? But they could say the same thing about their, if you put Ben on KD, if you put Ben on Harden, then who's guarding the other two guys? I guess you could throw Tease out there. Danny Green's a pretty good defender, I feel like he's pretty slept on. You just hope he doesn't go on one of those cold shooting streaks in the playoffs, man.
Right.
I didn't get that.
Whoa.
Watch who's
talking to you. Right. Come on.
All right. Mark Smart driving. Scrum. Here we go. Shake Milton with the winds up with the ball, passes to Ben. Ben driving. Ben fouled. And he will coast to the line. Is this his first opportunity to line?
Second, I think. I think I saw him one time there earlier.
Okay.
I think he split him.
We get the beautiful view of the Love statue at Love Park in Philadelphia. It's been a while since I've been there for sure.
I know, me too, man. It's been a while since I've been anywhere.
Right. Man, can't wait till everything COVID ends and we can all just hang around Philly without worrying about catching a virus. Scotty and I could do this at a live bar, so we can hopefully this ends sooner rather than later. But Scotty, right now, 53-49, 2:46 left in the second quarter, end of the first half. Joel's turning it up right now. He's got himself 20 points. He's playing 14 minutes. Toby hasn't scored a point yet in this quarter, as he has 11 points still. Shake turning it up as well. He's got 10 points. But we need some contributions. Ben Simmons only got a point right now. Tyrese has been cold so far in the beginning of this game.
Yeah.
Danny's still got that one jumper here, man. But what do you think so far in the second? Why is Boston just turning it up?
Partly just because they did get hot there. It's going to be a game of runs. Just like every other game with when you're playing proper competition. But the Sixers got to settle in, man, just consistently. Too many times we see them go on droughts of scoring, and then it's just this big run of, sometimes they'll just get hot from three. Just got to find that consistency, especially when Embiid's not in there. I know they seem to get a bit lost without Embiid, and you especially see that when he sits out whole games. So just finding that consistent scorer when Embiid's not on the floor. Sometimes Shea can be that guy. Maxey has showed that he can be that guy sometimes. But like you said, we need scoring from other places tonight. It can't just be Embiid and Tobias. They have like 31 points out of our 47 points right now, 49 points.
Yeah.
So we need more, from Danny, from Ben, from Tyrese, everybody.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I 100% agree with you. No Isaiah Joe either. Interesting. I think he is on the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure he's on the bench. I'm guessing maybe Korkmaz took his minutes or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely that has to be it. But look, we're obviously not in practice, right? We don't see what goes on every day in practice. But I just think that what happens in the game has a little bit more credit to it than what you do in practice. And the fact of the matter is Isaiah Joe is someone who balls without fear. That's something you need in this lineup here.
He's unconscious.
He's younger. Guy's got a lot of potential. And I think that I honestly would give his Furky's minutes to Isaiah.
Yeah, I won't disagree there. I think, you want to build – you want to get these young guys minutes now, now in the season. You know what you're getting out of Furky, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Just trying to get some meaningful minutes for guys like Isaiah Joe, which you saw when these guys were out with the COVID and health and safety protocol. Isaiah Joe can step in. He can hit shots. Like you said, he's unconscious. He doesn't think about it, and that's a nice trait, in Philadelphia especially.
Exactly. We're back in action here. 241 left in the second quarter. Boston up by 2. Jaylen Brown passes back to Marcus Smart. Marcus driving. Jaylen Brown at the 3, attempts the 3, and he misses. Joel Embiid with the rebound, and he gets hit by Grant Williams in the head. He should be okay, though. Getting back up, walking it off.
I think we just lost IG.
You just did. Let me see here. 2-1. And we're reconnecting. This IG, man. No wonder why IG's dying.
Right. Seriously.
Oh my God. All right. Hopefully that should be up in a minute. But Joel Embiid at the line knocks down his first. Now we're Sixers down by 1. Joel back at the line for a second with an opportunity to tie this with 2:29 left in the second. No pressure, Joel. And he makes it. Tie ball game here. Here we go. Marcus Smart at the point, driving it up here. Finds Jaylen Brown. Jaylen on Ben. Here's the matchup we've been waiting for. And he loses Jaylen. Go Danny on Marcus Smart. Marcus pulling up, shooting, misses. Grant Williams with the board, putting it back in, and that was a weird sequence. Got a little push off here by Tristan. Oh no, foul on the Sixers. Doc Rivers.
Oh wow.
Is wants a second appeal on that.
What? How is that a foul on the Sixers, man? I swear.
It beats me, man. It beats me. No one likes us, and we don't care.
No one likes us, man.
Here we go. Oh, no.
By the way, man, I just got this nice jersey. You know got my man Embiid.
So, like I said,
the white is clean, man.
Yeah. My bad luck with Sixers jerseys, but I think the next jersey, I have to play it safe. And I think right now, when you're talking about Sixers jerseys, like Joel Embiid is the safe route.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm gonna go with my next jersey. No more risking it. We're going straight Joel.
That's where I'm at too, man. I even got a Ben Simmons jersey last year, and I was kind of sketched out there about that one too. But Ben's a jersey I'm fine with having, even if he ever does get traded. We'll remember Ben here, you know what I mean? So I'm not mad at that.
Right. No, I agree with you. Well, Ben is back on the line now with 2 minutes left. Down by 1. Let's see here. Makes his first one. Game is tied.
Okay. 3 free throws in a row for Ben.
After this, yeah, you got a solid one. We got Denver facing off against Phoenix. That should be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Denver started out slow this season.
Right. Yeah, they really did. Didn't step it up. If you want, we can just stay here. Instagram was a little bit too much. We could just keep it on here.
Yeah.
No worries. I appreciate you for sticking by, man.
Instagram about to go out of business, man.
Right. Seriously, man. Seriously. Get your crap together, IG. Here we go. Marcus Smart pushing it up here. Passes back to Tice. Tice looking for Grant Williams down in the paint with the mismatch of Danny Green, but it won't work. But fumble here. Marcus Smart gets the ball back. Crazy sequence there. Marcus driving. Mismatch with Dwight. Finds Tice. Ooh, what a great pass. I have to give that to him. Tice with 2 there. Boston back with the lead. Man, come on. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Got to get that lead before half, man.
Give us something, Ben. Come on, Shaky. Turnover by Danny. That was a nice sequence for Boston. Who we got here? Who is this 43? Javonte Green.
Interesting.
Javonte Green. 27 years old. Let's see.
Must be a G League star.
Looks like it. He's actually the opposite. This is a Euro guy who's now here.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, this is his third year in the league. He's a wing player, and he's 27 years old. He's from Virginia. He's from Petersburg, Virginia. He's half American, half Montenegrin. I guess that's how you say it. But okay, Javonte Green, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Just yammed on our squad.
I know. Here we go. Dwight Howard up the line. Let's see here.
How about Dwight Howard though, man? He's been shooting 3-pointers this season.
and you know what, Scotty? For him, I don't expect much. What he brings is the veteran leadership and the energy.
Exactly.
And that's all you can really ask for from him. And if he gives you that, perfect. We're now under a minute left in the second quarter. This half is almost over. Marcus Smart, see if they can get one more. Marcus, attempts at foul on Danny Green, though. Marcus is going to go to the line. Man. Attempt 3. Danny Green cannot believe it. I will take a quick second, guys. If you have not, please do yourself a favor and listen to Danny Green's podcast, The Green Room. I thought it was really fantastic. Gives you the insight. One of those podcasts that gives you the insight from an NBA player, and his is really solid. If you haven't heard, Danny, he knows his playing days are coming to an end soon, and he wants to get into the media after his playing days. So definitely give that a check out. It's really insightful stuff. He's got his latest one. He had an interview with Matisse, so definitely check that out.
Yeah, I didn't even know Danny Green had his own podcast, man.
I stumbled upon it on YouTube. Check that out. Worked out well.
He's a UNC guy, so I'm not as big as fan.
That's right. We got the honorary Philly Duke fan here.
It's a good year for Philly in that sense, man. Duke sucks.
Oh my God, really?
For the first time in forever, man, they really stink this season. They're unranked for the first time in forever. So it's been bad. They're coming off a loss to Pitt last night.
Wow. I would not have expected that, man.
It's been bad. Man. Been dealing with a lot of COVID issues. Coach K missed a couple games due to COVID.
Gotcha.
The Sixers can get some there.
20 seconds left. Down by 3. Marcus Smart with another. That was a 2. Here we go. 6th last possession here for the Sixers. Toby driving, shoots, and he makes it with 1.
Okay, we needed that, man.
Marcus Smart attempts a long 3, and he just misses it. And ladies and gentlemen, after one half of play, the rivalry renews between Boston and Philly. The Philadelphia 76ers go into the first half down by 3 points. All right, hey, look, this is why we play full 4 quarters. It was a good. You know what? Look, if you're a basketball fan, this was a solid first quarter. But for Philly, it's a story of 2 quarters. Obviously, in the first quarter, they turned it up. Joel and Toby combined for 23 points in that first quarter. In the second quarter, really Boston started turning it up. Marcus Smart really giving them a spark off the bench, and it really. You gotta give him credit for stepping it up. Kemba Walker also stepping it up. He's leading the Celtics right now in points with 17 here. Got to shore up the defense, man. Got to definitely shore up the defense. Try to slow down this perimeter game for the Celtics. That's kind of really where they are kind of killing us. They are shooting 50% from the field, 52% from the 3. So anytime you shoot efficiently, you got a chance of winning here in this league. What'd you see here, Scotty? What's your thoughts after one half of play, man?
I see a Boston team that recognizes that their best player is out, and you got guys stepping up. You mentioned it, Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown's been aggressive. These guys know when, and even Tice, 5 of 6 from the field. He's got a +9 and the plus minus. So you got guys like Ojale out there with a +11. So these guys are stepping up when their star player is out, and that's something you've seen the Sixers lack. So you hope to see the Sixers get control of this game, take control, and I don't know, man. It's really disappointing to see, Boston's doing exactly what you wish guys like Ben Simmons would do, and that's step up when your star's out.
No, exactly. That's really, really what it is. And you constantly see that with Boston because, they obviously have a big three, right? You got Kemba, Jalen, and you got Jason Tatum. You don't have Jason Tatum in this game. So in this game, Kemba Walker steps up. Marcus Smart gives you that spark off the bench. But Jaylen Brown also has himself 12 points.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're really – and Daniel Tice, believe it or not, he's got himself 13 points here in this game. So like you said, when you don't have Jason Tatum, one of your stars, someone else has to step up here. I think for me in the second half, obviously, I want to see some more efficient shooting. But guys like Ben Simmons, guys like Tyrese Maxey, and I know we constantly are going after Ben Simmons, but we need more production from especially Ben and Tyrese are in your starting lineup. So you need those two to give you a little bit more. 5 points between those two. That's your backcourt, guys. That's your backcourt. We need more from that, man.
And, you mentioned it. You look at Ben's 0 for 3 from the field. You need more than 3 shots, man. You're looking at, he has the most minutes in the game of the entire team. He's got 19 minutes. The next guy's Tobias at 17. So you just need more volume from Ben. I get it. He has 5 rebounds, 5 assists. But you gotta put it in the scoring column. And the team obviously needs him. You look around, Embiid, has 8 shots. Tobias has 12 shots. And then the next guy, Shake Milton has 9 shots. So the rest of the team, you got 3 guys accounting for almost 30 of the shots. So you just need more participation from the rest of the team, man. That's mostly what I'm seeing here is you see a more all-around effort from Boston. Guys are stepping up when they need them to, and we need to look for the same from the Sixers.
Exactly.
But I think you hit the mark. The defense is probably the most concerning thing there. You look at the Sixers; they got 58 points. We got to get some stops. They're shooting above 50% on every facet of the game. So obviously, the defense isn't showing up just yet.
Exactly. No, exactly. And I think for me too is because we all know that when it comes to most teams oh my God, I'll talk about that in a second. No, but when it comes to most teams in the NBA. Teams cannot slow down Joel Embiid. And a lot of, especially the good coaches in the East, Brad Stevens, Nick Nurse, and Spoles, they know that. So they just allow they allow Joel Embiid to do what he does and just make the other players work for it. We need to find a way to beat teams with not just Joel Embiid dominating them. You need to find a way for other guys to contribute and score the basket because we cannot continue to rely on Joel Embiid. So what I'm looking at here, Scotty, is they're showing the highlights of all the games around the league. Right now, Brooklyn is actually trailing Cleveland, but before the pregame, I guess someone was talking crap. Obviously, Kyrie's returning back to Cleveland. Someone was talking crap to Kyrie. And Kyrie goes up and he's pointing to the ring. So Kyrie, you gotta love Kyrie.
He's back.
Kyrie is back as they show Oladipo arriving in Houston. 32 points in Rockets debut, man. He's looking good for Houston. That Houston team is interesting. You got a bunch of players who just been counted out. They've been discouraged. People have been really just writing them off, and they are just going to show up hungry. I really like their coach, Silas. Silas is going to get the most out of those guys. So it's an interesting squad they have out in Houston. So the NBA is shaking it up, man. The NBA is definitely shaking up.
Man.
I figured what we can do. I wanted to give Scotty. I wanted to give you a break for sure. We'll give a 5-minute break here. Grab a drink if you want, guys. Get yourself a beer. Get yourself a snack here. The second half should start very soon here, and we'll kick back up here. So we will be right back, guys. Alrighty. Let's see here.
All right. I'll be back in 5.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Welcome back, everybody. Scotty will come back shortly, but for now, I got TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the live stream with me and Scotty Talks Sports as the second half is underway here in South Philly. Marcus Smart fakes the three, pump fakes, and he misses. And we got Scotty back. What's going on, Scotty?
What's up? I heard TikTok was joining, man. What's up, TikTok?
TikTok is here. So we got I have TikTok live here. They want okay.
What's going on?
I think we're good. Let me double check.
Yeah, I made sure to get the link shared out everywhere.
All right, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So guys, TikTok again. If you guys want to send some questions over, Scotty and I will answer them. Anything with the Sixers, I'll definitely throw it out there. So again, if you guys want to ask some questions, we will be more than happy to answer it. Joel will be at the line here, and he knocks it down. It is now a tied game, 61-61, 11:27 left here in the third. Not bad way to start. Joel Embiid with 25 points now. Let's go. Let us go.
He's going for the 50 burger.
Yes, sir.
You think Embiid gets a 50-point game this season?
I think so. Why not?
Yeah,
right?
Why not, right?
Just give it to him. Just keep feeding the beast.
Yeah,
keep feeding the beast,
man.
All right, so here on TikTok, Chris says, I would say Philly, Boston, Brooklyn are the three best teams in the East. We're already sleeping on Milwaukee, huh? We're already sleeping on Milwaukee. That's fine. Jalen with the jumper.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess right now that would have to be the consensus. I mean, Milwaukee's worked themselves back into the mix.
Can't sleep on Miami how they get healthy too.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Miami. They've been playing without Bam and Jimmy most of the season.
Right.
Yeah, I mean Milwaukee, they're going to be tough. You wonder how Drew Holiday fit compares to that of, George Hill and Eric Bledsoe.
Right.
But I would imagine Drew Holiday can't be much worse than Eric Bledsoe.
That's my boy,
Yeah, exactly. Drew Holiday's a stud. I just don't know about his fit with Giannis. You know what I mean? Drew Holiday, he can shoot, but he's not a pure shooter in my eyes.
Right.
And I think you need to put pure shooters around Giannis for that to be successful.
Right.
But, you can't count Milwaukee out. Giannis is always a perennial MVP candidate.
Right. Exactly. I agree with you.
But right now I would say Milwaukee. You're going to be worried about Milwaukee for sure. How about
Ben did something? Ben with the steal. You're on the dunk. Let's go.
Now that's the Ben I like to see, man. Finally.
Ben with the nice steal and the dunk. Come on. We need more of that, Ben.
Let's go.
Sixers up 66-63 now. Marcus Smart to Jaylen Brown. Wraps up to Tristan Thompson. Thompson driving.
None of that.
Double team to Grant Williams. Back to Marcus Smart at the three-point line. Marcus is driving. Joel Embiid on him. Over Joel Embiid. 66-65. Nice shot.
Okay.
Yes,
Embiid, man.
Ben Simmons heard you. Ben Simmons heard you. He's going to start falling now. Let's go. Let us go. That was a nice steal. On Jeff Teague, too. That's so hard to stop, man. He's so lengthy. Jeff Teague's like, damn, this tall mother effer.
See, man, and that's just the thing, man. He's a train when he gets in the open court. He's got to start doing that more.
I agree.
Whenever Joel's not in the game, especially push the ball, man. You can play as fast as you want when Joel's not in the game.
Right. I agree with you. Shane Sports, thank you for asking how I'm doing. I've been doing great. I'm excited. It's Boston week. We got the live stream right now with Scotty Talks Sports. So, guys, everyone say hi to Scotty. But thank you for asking. Appreciate it. We got a serious Eagles fan here. Go Birds. Go Birds.
Yes, sir. Go Birds, man. It's a rough time to be a Birds fan.
Oh, man. That's what we're hoping for the Sixers and Flyers, right?
Yeah. Man. Flyers, man, both teams, they have a shot at least, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, that's all you really can ask for sure. Here we go, man. Sixers up 67-65. Joel's got another one. Joel's got 26 points right now. Joel might be flirting with 40. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's almost at 30 points right now. Here we go.
See, but this is what we talked about, you know what I mean? In a 7-game series, you can't count on Joel to do that every night, you know what I mean? So, we'll take this. We'll take this game. He's obviously in a rhythm. You live with it and you let him go. But you just hope that they find another guy that can fill that void in the upcoming games.
NFL Genius / Wentz is better than Dak. Thank you so much for the Union love. Anytime you are down at Subaru Park, definitely let me know, man. We welcome all down in Chester. Danny Green with the 3 opportunity, and he misses. Tristan Thompson with the board, and now they push up. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Moving back to Marcus Smart. Tristan Thompson trying to set up that pick and roll. Marcus drives. Joel Embiid on him. Shoots over Joel. Misses. Nope. And
Tristan. How's that a foul on Danny Green?
That's rough, man. That's really rough. It's rough. All right.
Whatever.
Tristan to the line. Tristan looks old too, man.
Yeah, he looks. He's been going through it with the Kardashians.
I know, man. He can't keep it in his pants.
They add years onto you, man.
Why do you think Ben dumped Kendall?
Yeah, man. They add years to your life, I swear. And not in the good way, I should say.
Ben's looking better now.
Right. See, right Ben. Here. There we go. The pick and roll with Joel.
Come on. Yeah, let's go.
Easy.
I love it. Great stuff. Daryl Morey in the stands. He's loving what he's seeing from his Sixers. Let's go. That is great. That is what you want to see. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons working it. That's all you want to see right now. Let's go. Marcus Smart with the little floater.
So crafty, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hate to say it, that's who Ben Simmons should model his game after. Marcus Smart. Use that floater, man. Come on, Ben.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Ooh, that would have been nice. It's all right.
Nice to see him aggressive, though. Get a shot up, man. That's all we want to see.
Now you got to knock these down. It's so crazy how Ben is like almost as tall as Joel.
Right.
What are we, 6'10", 6'11"?
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man.
I love it. And that's another crucial part. We talked about it too before, you and I, but the chemistry between Ben and Joel Embiid is really crucial for the Sixers going forward. You want those guys on the same page. Those are your leaders. So love seeing them on the same page here. Definitely. Ben misses his first.
Knock those down.
That's easy stuff. Come on, Ben.
Yeah, those are the ones that he has to take. You know what I mean? Like, those are the easy ones, Ben. Nobody's guarding you.
That's why he's also so hesitant to drive hard to the paint or to the hole, because he's scared of getting fouled, because he knows he can't even knock those down. That's rough, man. Kemba Walker with the massage gun. I need me one of those.
Right.
Those things work.
Getting it in. Oh, come on, man.
It's all recovery. Mark Smart, full steam ahead.
Right. He came out with energy.
There you go. Oh, they
called the kickball.
That was close. Very close. What's going on TikTok? How's everyone feeling tonight? How are we feeling about our Sixers? Again, if you guys have any questions, right now we're doing the live stream with Scotty Talks Sports. You guys are in on this. If you guys have any questions for Scotty and I, definitely bring them over. Shane, I know. Kickball, baby. Kickball. Joel's thinking he's playing soccer out there. Ben.
They called the foul. Oh, my goodness.
With the foul. It's rough. That is rough. It's all good. It's all good, baby.
Hey, man, did you hear that? Have you heard that, players have been, like, texting Jeff Lurie and, like, Howie, telling them how much they love Deuce Staley?
Yeah.
Did you see that report? That's
and to be honest,
very interesting.
And I tweeted this out. I'm being dead serious. Honestly, just by looking at our prospects here for head coach, I think Deuce Staley is the best possible option right now. It's crazy, and it's not. What I'm hearing too, which is really like something that makes you want to bring Deuce in as the coach, is Deuce apparently has good options for coordinators.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
So I might be in on him.
And that was the only reason that I was questioning Deuce at all is, who would he bring with him? Because, he's a guy that's been in the organization for a very long time.
Exactly.
Connections. Obviously, they all make connections around the league. But that was one of my biggest question marks, him, and then you rumors. So
Right. We got a Dallas Cowboys fan here. Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Okay, here's a question for you. You seem to be the MMA guy here. So Chris wants to know, should I choose McGregor or is it Portier? Poirier. Who do you got this Saturday?
Poirier.
No. Oh wait, that's who McGregor's fighting?
Yeah, Dustin Poirier.
Okay. Who do you got on Saturday?
Dustin Poirier's a worthy opponent. I got Conor though. I think Conor's on like a revenge tour. He's trying to get his name back up there in the top of the ranks. So I'll go with Conor until further notice. But we'll see. Conor seems to be in the right headspace. So that's what I like about Conor right now.
Right.
He's always full of himself, but he seems to be in a very good headspace.
The character for sure. So Chris,
to say the least.
Scotty's the MMA guy. He believes McGregor he's looking for revenge, and he believes that he will win over Poirier.
McGregor said he's going to knock him out in 60 seconds, so we'll see. we should see pretty early.
We shall see.
Dustin Poirier is a slugger, though, so if McGregor wants to stand up, Dustin Poirier will definitely be down for it.
That should be fun. I'll definitely be checking that one out. Ben Selheim, what are you talking about? What do you mean by when you say come on where, though? Don, you need to – wait, what? Wait, you need – oh, what? Don, Listen to this. Don thinks I should get into the Premier League English football. Should we tell him? Should we tell him? God, I am like the honorary soccer guy in Philadelphia. I watch the Premier League.
He is the soccer guy.
Don't let this fool you, man.
It's not even honorary. It's the soccer guy.
Thank you. But yeah,
hey, man, you're the one that's going to get me into it, man, and I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to do my part, man.
I'm proud of it. But yes, guys.
So you might not have peeped my most recent episode on Scotty Talks, but I had Vince Quinn on, and I mentioned the Union to him, man.
Nice.
I'm trying to put it out there too.
I appreciate it, brother.
Put him on notice.
I appreciate it, man. Wait till the season comes. I'm gonna be on steroids. That's what's gonna happen. You thought I was annoying now? Oh, you're not ready for this. On steroids.
Oh man.
We're gonna be taking the Lane Johnson juice. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Chris. So Chris, you heard it from Scotty. Take Conor McGregor. The Khabib fight was crazy a couple years ago. I heard about it. I heard that one was pretty nuts.
Man, Khabib's a different breed, though. You got to take that with a grain of salt, man.
Right,
he's different. I would take him over anybody right now. So you take that. He's beaten Dustin and Conor, so you know what I mean. He's beaten both of them, so he's on a different level there.
So wait, so is McGregor's thought he's going to beat this guy and then get back to Khabib? Or is Khabib done?
I think that's his hope. He said he just wants good competition, but obviously Khabib's the one that beat him, so that's the competition right there.
Gotta get that Tiger back, man.
Khabib said he retired, so we'll see if they can drag him out of retirement, man.
Takes I think a couple of dollars will get him out.
Yeah,
a couple of dollars to get him out of that.
That's one thing Conor McGregor is good for is money. He brings money to the event, so you get him in the event, you're going to make some money when you fight Conor McGregor.
All right, so Ben Selheim, who seems to be a Cowboys fan, doesn't want us to take Kellen Moore as our head coach. And I think I can speak for most Eagles fans. We want no parts of Kellen Moore.
You can keep
Scotty agrees.
Kellen Moore, he's done some good things with the Cowboys, right. Specifically with Dak. But, head coach, I'm not sold on that. Why would you go Kellen Moore over a guy like Joe Brady? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's pointless. I'd
rather take the gamble on Joe Brady than go for Kellen Moore, to be honest.
Exactly. What have you been hearing, man? Because, about 2 nights ago, I was hearing strong Josh McDaniels, like he was the guy. I know they've had a couple more interviews over the last couple of days, but it still seems like Josh is in the mix for sure. Right. I did see the offensive coordinator for the Colts, Nick Sirianni or I'm not sure exactly how to say his name.
Sirianni. That's it. Sirianni. You got it. They also requested to interview Dennis Allen.
Saw that.
Defense coordinator now in New Orleans. Honestly, New Orleans have had a solid defense, and he was a head coach before, so he would be a retread guy. I don't know. I do.
How do you feel about that? Do you want a retread guy, or do you want like a new?
I think it could work. Like someone like Todd Bowles, I think could work because obviously we need to reset this culture that's been going on in Philly, especially like last season. But it wouldn't be bad to have a guy like Todd Bowles. But obviously, like if you're going to bring one of those guys, like I question the Chargers hiring of Brandon Staley, even though he's obviously a brilliant man, brilliant football mind. But
Ben Simmons,
Ben getting the job done.
Yeah, he heard us.
He heard us for sure.
Go ahead, Ben.
Ben's hearing us all here in Philly.
It's got the big 9 points.
Oh man! But then I'll get a triple double with like 10, 10, and 11, right, and we're all like, man. "There we go, Ben." It's like this is what we need.
Good job, Ben.
Come on, Joel.
Right there. He's got Campbell on him, or who is that on him? There we go. Take it.
Take those mismatches, guys. Take those mismatches.
Straight up.
So Ben, the Cowboys fan, wants to know: has Seth Curry come back? Sadly, missed him on my Mavericks. Hey, we're thankful. And that's not a bad trade for you guys. You guys,
it wasn't bad, man.
I
like Josh Richardson.
we needed more scoring. That was the problem.
Yeah.
And I think that was a trade that worked best for both sides. As Joel Embiid,
Exactly.
But Seth Curry should be back on
Embiid.
Friday. That's our hope. But yeah, we love Seth. He's doing great, and I think he's going to have his best play in his career here in Philadelphia. I really
He's got career highs and across the board right now with his time in Philly. And like you said, I think that trade just made sense for both sides.
Exactly.
The big thing with Josh Richardson, he was a solid guard. You don't want to see him beside Ben Simmons. You know what I mean? I don't want him beside Ben Simmons. You want a pure shooter beside Ben Simmons, and that's what we got with Seth Curry.
You want 3 pure shooters around Ben Simmons because of
right. To be straight up,
works.
Straight up.
What was I going to say here?
Korkmaz's back in the game.
Corky is back.
They're going Corky big minutes today.
Daniel, did you just ask me if I'm a Jets or a Giants fan? Do you peep the name? That's not New York. That's goodness. Philly. Here we go, Corky. Marcus Smart. He's working Marcus Smart. All right, come on. This is a miss. Oh, pass it back. Get it to Toby.
Right there.
Look at Tease. Matisse. Sorry. I like it. This jumper looks better too, by the way.
It does. It's quicker.
Right. Just got to knock him down, but it definitely looks more improved.
Mention the Dallas Mavericks, man. How about Kristaps Porzingis? That guy is a supreme talent when he's playing. He just has to stay healthy, man.
Right. Exactly. And that's a nice 1-2 punch. That's what I'm hearing down in Dallas is that Luka's doing too much. We know he's talented, but you need a team. You need to trust your guys. That's a problem with some of these guys. I think Trey's kind of running into that too. Like, we get it. You have great individual talent. You guys can score with the best of them. But to be a champion, you have to learn to work with others and trust your team.
Got to find that balance.
That's the next step, I believe, for these both of these guys because they're really exciting to watch. That draft class, man.
And Atlanta, that Atlanta squad, they got some young guys down there. I mean, between DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, John Collins.
Right.
I mean, they got some players. And then you bring in guys like Rondo, to bring in that veteran, leadership. So they've got some stuff brewing there. I think they're just a little – they're maybe a season or two away from, really competing in the East.
Right. All right, so we got a good question from an Eagles fan here on TikTok. They want to know who do we want at quarterback, Hurts or Wentz? Who do you think should be the quarterback next year, Scotty?
Oh, man, it's actually tougher for me than one might think. I'm one that, I think Jalen Hurts showed some really great stuff.
Right.
But he also showed, some sketchy stuff. I mean, the arm strength is a worry because that's something that you don't just build overnight. And Wentz has a rocket for an arm, but he's had some accuracy issues this past season as well as turning the ball over. It really depends on who we get as the head coach. You know what I mean? If we're going, if we went the route of like a Todd Bowles or a Dennis Allen, a defensive-minded head coach, I would expect us to roll with Jalen Hurts. If we go with like that offensive guru, an offensive-minded head coach, I think we might take a risk. And it also depends what the market is for Wentz. We saw Phillip Rivers retire today. Financially, if you look at the Eagles, if they're in a transition period, might be better to move on from Wentz in that fat contract if you're not competing anytime soon. But really just, depends. It really depends. It's hard to say right now because I got high thoughts on both of them. I think both of them can, be good. I think Wentz can be turned around. I think he can be fixed.
Right.
As far as playing it smart for the future, I would go Jalen Hurts right now just because of that contract. And I don't think we're in a position to compete, man. I really don't.
No, I agree with you.
What about you?
I'm kind of on the same boat with Scotty here, guys. When it comes to Hurts or Wentz, I think I've said it. I think that you need to go into camp with the competition. I think that is the only way we're going to find out who's going to be the quarterback of this team. I think either guy can be the quarterback of the team. I think when it comes to Carson, if you're able to find a coach that can get Carson back to the 2017 form, or even because I don't think Carson can play the way he did in 2017.
Right.
You guys got to realize what he did to get out of plays, to create plays on his own. That might be gone. But you're seeing like guys evolve. I think for Wentz, he needs to learn, number one, improve on his mechanics. The throwing mechanics need improvement, much, much, much improvement.
Yeah.
But if we can get an offense where you have a Miles Sanders here, right? But you get the ball out quick in Carson's hands. The offensive line, I don't know how good it's going to be next year. I don't even know if Kelsey is going to be back next year. I really do think he's going to retire. But even if he doesn't, like that left side of the line is a question mark. And to be quite frank with you, the right side of the line is a question mark still, because can Brooks and Johnson come back to their form before they're
stay healthy? Yeah.
So I'm going to say you need competition. I'm fine with either or starting, but it's really going to depend on the coach. But from what it seems like, the Eagles want to get the most out of Carson Wentz. You're going to pay him. He's going to be here. Even if someone's willing to give you a good package in a trade deal, and Carson's willing to give you back that at least $20 million, and you eat up $13 million, I'll do it. But you just gotta. I think the Eagles are still. I think the Eagles are still in the process of trying to figure out what's best. First is find the coach, then we'll figure out the roster.
Yeah, and if they want to go into the season, having a competition at quarterback, then they have to be willing to go with Jalen Hurts if he looks better. You know what I mean? You can't go into it, calling it a competition, and then Jalen Hurts outplays Wentz and you start Wentz. So you have to go into it with an open mind. And one thing I do wonder, but I think it says more about Wentz than it does about the Eagles or the roster. You got to buy into the competition and understand that if you're not playing up the part, then your job's on the line. And that's with any business. That's with any business.
Right.
And, I don't know if that was something mental on Wentz's mind last season, that Jalen Hurts was right behind him. You got to get over that. You just got to play.
Exactly. No, you're 100% right. And Ben Selheim again. The cap space is absolute hell right now, which is why we kind of wanted Howie out. Fergie with the hard basket. Let's take a quick break here with the Sixers. Boston up by 4. Fergie with a tough shot here, and he's going to get to the foul line.
That looks sketchy, man. He came down very awkwardly. But how about the reverse slam for Corky, bro?
Fergie and Corkmouse trying to ball out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Reverse slam for the and one. Let's go. Boston was going on a little run there while we were talking, man.
I know. Corky on the board. Corky, the 3-point play. Sixers down by 4, 88-84. Logan Harpster, yes, what a dunk. The reverse. I need to learn some Turkish because that was beautiful.
Right, right. We would get silly with some Turkish language up in here, man. I need some of that in my life.
What a dunk. 3-point play. Sixers now down by 3. Boston with the ball. Jalen Brown.
We needed that.
Yeah, we really needed that. Nice play there by the Sixers. But Ben Simmons created another. No, I think that was Shake. Did Shake or Ben create that turnover?
I can't remember. I believe it was Shake. I could be wrong there.
Kemba
on Jalen Brown.
Away and knocks down to 2.
Oh, man.
90-85 Celtics. Ben Simmons driving down. Pointing Furkan. He's going to start this offense. Furky driving. Foul 3. Oh. Nice job. Furky playing smart basketball here. Getting to the line with an opportunity for 3 here.
Showing why he's getting those minutes, man.
And Jalen over Ben Simmons. Ben didn't even try to stop that. Jalen's working it on Ben.
Yeah, he worked him on that one. He definitely did, yeah.
Cooking him up, man. Cooking him up.
Man, I want to see that Ben Simmons-Tatum matchup.
Here we go. Berkey with – there we go. Wait.
Is that only a 2?
I'm so confused.
I guess did he get 3?
He missed 1. Our under middle after the third quarter. Celtics ball. Sixers down by 4, 90-86. Kemba Walker directing the offense. Kemba with the and out of bounds. It's going to be Sixers ball. Let's freaking go. 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's go. Sixers ball. Here we go. Here we go. We got Kata here. Philadelphia. What's going on, Kata? How you feeling, man? Scotty, we got this guy on TikTok. A fantastic Philly Sports TikToker. Goes by the name of Kata Hat.
Kata
Hat. The guy is the future of Philly sports. But what's up, Kata Hat? Oh, hell no. Brown trying to call Simmons small. Well, I mean, Ben better step up here. Here we go.
Right.
Dunk it over Tice, but that's going to be a foul on Ben Simmons' ball.
What?
That is going to drive me up a wall. Let's see the play here.
Yeah, I need to see this. What?
Oh, that was a soft call. I watch a lot of European soccer to know that's a flop.
Come on. Oh, my God. And then he yammed on him. Come on. You're taking that highlight from Ben.
Yeah,
one of the few.
One of the few. He's got to have 11 points now. Here we go.
You know, the Sixers are doing exactly what they need to.
Right.
Just hang in the game, you know, weather the storm.
Right.
You get Embiid back in that fourth quarter, he's going to close it out for you.
Someone move. Here we go. Ben driving to the lane. That's a charge, right? Cool. Defensive foul. Oh, no, wait. Whoa. What's going on? Is he going to the line?
I don't understand. It definitely looked like the ref signaled charge.
Oh, no.
I don't know. That's a foul on Ojale for sure. He hit him in the head. And they called it on Ben. Wow. Okay.
Not out.
Wow.
No.
See, that's the other thing, though, man. Ben doesn't get the calls either, yo. It's crazy. My man just got hit on the head right after they called another weak foul on offense.
Ben with 5 fouls now, man. Oh, God.
That was back-to-back offensive fouls, man.
Oh, man. What a rough way to end the quarter. All right. Joel looks like he's ready. He's not playing games. He's ready to come back in. But after 3 quarters, the Sixers are down 92-86. And that was definitely we'll give that quarter to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
But let's look at some of these stats here. Let me pull this bad boy up. So far, right now for the Boston Celtics, it looks like Jaylen Brown is leading the way with his 24 points. And Marcus Smart really stepping it up for the Celtics. Like we constantly talked about, there is no Jason Tatum tonight. Marcus Smart is stepping it up here. He's getting himself 19 points. He's 46% from the field. So you got 3 players already with 20 points, or almost 20 points. So, and you have Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice, ladies and gentlemen,
17, man.
Balling. And right now, Wentz over Dak is actually calling for maxi time. Well, it'd be nice, but Tyrese Maxey has 0, a big fat zilch, like his number, in 20 minutes. So that'd be nice. If we can get maxi time, that'd be the perfect time right now in the fourth quarter. But Joel Embiid is doing the work, guys. 36 points so far through 3 quarters. He's literally putting the team on his back. The only other player that has that many points, at least the closest amount of points, would be Tobias Harris. He only has 13 points. So we need more contributions than Joel Embiid. Scotty, what are you seeing out here, man?
We need Seth Curry back, man. As sad as that sounds, you know, we need another scorer out there, man. I'm looking at the stats just like you were. You look at Embiid, he's got 36, and then the next guy at 13, the next guy at 10. Nobody else has double digits in scoring. But then you go up to Boston, and you got guys like Tice, Marcus Smart, you know, up above 15 points. I mean, that's a difference in the game. The other thing I would point out, closing out quarters, man. The Sixers are starting out the quarters hot, and they're ending them slow. The Celtics get on a roll. You got to hope that the trend reverses in the fourth quarter, or the Sixers will lose this game. One positive I will say is Embiid only has 25 minutes right now. He's going to have to play a good portion of that fourth quarter for us to win this game.
Right.
Also wanted to point out the plus minus, man. Dwight Howard, Shake Milton, minus 14. So it seems like when the starters are out there, that's our best bet right now, at least. The bench is actually costing us this game. So kind of a reverse of what we've seen so far in the season. Our bench has actually been giving us help most of the season. With Shake, Tyrese Maxey's usually off the bench. But, big fat zero from Tyrese Maxey as well. You have to wonder what's up with that as well. So
exactly.
You need somebody to step up in this quarter. It'd be a good time for, a guy like Shake to get hot, Tobias to get hot, anybody. Just hit some shots. We need points.
Yeah. And I mean, we can't really rely on Ben Simmons now, as he's got himself his 5 fouls. So he's really treading on thin water. But no, I agree with you. But the good thing is that the Sixers typically in the fourth quarter do step up, do show out. So we're just hoping here that the Sixers do step up here in the fourth quarter, show up. And you're only down by 6 points. This is an easy comeback here. This isn't, you're not down by 20. But you need some, like we both said, you need someone else to step up other than Joel Embiid. This can't just be Joel. And Joel, at the start of the fourth, have Dwight. Dwight's with Toby. As Furkan knocks down a 3, that is a big shot.
Big shot.
But you got Dwight Howard, Furkan, Korkmaz, Tobias Harris, Shake Milton, and Tyrese. No, Matisse Thybulle. Shake is at the 1. Okay. It's good solid defensive line with Dwight and Tice. Another one. Tice with 19 points. That's 4 Boston players with 19 points or more. Come on, Shake. Give us something, Shake. It's your time, Shake. Shake it big time. Let's go. Dwight Howard passing it off to Tobias Harris. Toby with the double team. Passing down to Dwight Howard. Dwight misses the layup.
Come on, Dwight.
Boston with the ball. That's rough. Kemba Walker driving up. Swidham. Kemba pulls up for the 3. Misses Dwight Howard. That's terrible. Dwight Howard and Furkan Korkmaz fumbling out there like they're Miles Sanders, and now it's Boston Celtics ball. God. And Miles, that wasn't a joke. We need you to stop fumbling.
Yeah, facts. I mean, you look at you bring up Miles Sanders, man. I knew in that Browns game as soon as he fumbled that ball in that first drive there, I knew Doug just needs a reason to go away from running the football, and Miles gave him right to him.
It was a perfect reason. Come on, boys. Oh, time to bring the flag out. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go, Sixers. Come on. It's right here. Right there. Even though no one can probably see it. There we go.
Come on.
Shake with the going to the line here. 94-89 is a 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of time here.
Yeah, the key thing to think about here is, the Sixers keep it close. You get down to that 5-minute mark. You have the best player on the court in Joel Embiid. You can close out this game. You just got to stick with it. Get a good start to this quarter.
Exactly.
Let Embiid get his rest and let him close out the quarter, man.
Amen. Shake on the second. He knocks down both free throws. It is now a 3-point game. 10:36 left in the fourth quarter. Shake Milton, ladies and gentlemen, has 12 points. He's 4 from 9 from the field goal, and he's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So Shake, hopefully he keeps heating up. Javonte, it was Javonte Green with the 3, misses. Tice with the rebound, passing it back to Kemba Walker. Kemba fakes, passes it to Pritchard. Pritchard with the 3, knocks down the 3.
Oh, my gosh.
97-91 now. Boston on top. Pritchard with the stifling defense on Shake Milton. Shake drives, Shake loses, and it's a foul. Pritchard with the foul. Pritchard cannot believe what just happened. But, yes, Pritchard, believe it, man. Believe it. Here we go. And I've heard about this Pritchard kid.
Man, he's solid. He's another one of those solid Boston role players, man.
Yeah. I obviously was looking at him during our draft process because he was someone that might have been there. But I'm happy with what we got. Tyrese Maxey. Yeah. And wherever Wentz over Dak is, Maxey time. We need it. Toby backing down Pritchard. Toby, nice move on the undersized Pritchard to get 2 points. Now back to a 4-point game, 97-93, 9:44 left in the fourth quarter. Kemba Walker slowly moving the ball up. Tobias Harris now with 15 points. Let's go. Kemba driving, wraps around, turnover by Boston. Let's go, baby.
Oh.
This is going to be Philadelphia ball. Let's go. Brad Stevens, get your boys.
Let's go.
Boston.
Love to see that out of Tobias, man. Take advantage of that mismatch.
Right. Boston has more turnovers than us, 12-7, and the Sixers have 13 points off turnovers while Boston has 11. Matisse passes to Toby. Toby to Dwight for the alley-oop. Let's go. Let's go. Boston pushing it up with Kemba Walker. Kemba with the crossover, driving on the pick, floater, no good. Dwight with the board. This is exactly what we need. Force them to make tough shots. Let's get these boards. Come on. Shake Milton with the ball, driving. Furky was open at the corner, but he takes the foul. All right. JoJo likes what he's seeing.
How about that defense, Matisse on Kemba, man?
Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. That's why he gets his minutes.
Exactly.
How about Joel hanging out in Joel Island over there behind it? Joel Island. We got Joel and Pete on the live. What's going on, Joel? Kata hot tie game. We got this, baby. Believe, Kata. Believe. And Kata, you know what tomorrow is.
The longer we can keep Embiid on the bench and get him some rest, the better, man. That's what Dwight Howard brings to the team.
Right.
Get Embiid his rest. Man.
Rim protection, baby.
Exactly.
Tie game, baby. Tie game. There we go.
Oh.
97-97, 8:51 left in the fourth. Tice with the ball, passing it back to Marcus Smart, setting up the pick. Marcus driving. Marcus shoots a layup, and he makes it.
Oh, my goodness.
Over Tease. Oof.
Marcus Smart getting in his bag today.
Yes, sir. You got to like the way this game is going. Very entertaining. This is Boston and Philly, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is the epitome.
Toby with the ball. Dwight coming up, trying to set up the pick. Dwight open. Dwight, get the ball. Matisse. I should have gave it to Tease. Marcus Smart driving. Marcus shooting from the three. Marcus misses. Dwight with the board. That's going to be like 9 boards by Dwight now.
Right, man. Back to back.
Jeez. Give me that. Oh, shut up, Tice. Let's go. Toby's going for one more. Let's go, baby.
Go.
Wait, Toby and the Kobe's? Toby and the Kobe's. Okay.
Hey, Toby's shoe game is like that, man. He's got some clean sneakers. Him and Shake Milton, I swear, man.
That drip. All right, I see you.
Hell yeah, the drip.
So you'd appreciate this. So I figured tonight it's an old school rivalry, right? It's Boston, it's Philly. So why not bring the old school Blazers? Hey, right? Like, come on, you bring back the Blazers.
Let's go. Like your style, man.
Man, I gotta keep up. Someone's got to bring the fashion of Philly sport. No, I'm just kidding.
You're right, man.
Scotty got that drip too, boy. Come on.
You're right, bro. That's a difference, man. Everybody's cool. You got to have some flavor to your sweatpants, to your hoodies. You know what I mean?
Right. Come on now.
Wait until this pandemic ends. You're really gonna see the flex, right? Once me and Parcero get together, it's a wrap.
Hell yeah. It's over. It is over. It's gonna be floodgates, man. I just need this cut though, because this is not okay.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
It's a fro gang.
That's why I keep the hat on, bro.
Right? Don't just think that these are dope hats that we're just wearing. We need haircuts.
Right.
Cat hat, don't worry, buddy. We will get your drip up there, man. We will get your drip up there.
How we feeling, though, man? How we feeling? We winning this game?
I'll tell you what.
How's everybody feeling out there?
This is definitely – how's everyone feeling about this game? Scotty wants to know how we feeling. Do we think we win? Personally, I'm loving it. This is entertaining as hell. This is Boston and Philly to the fullest. This is what you pay for. It's going to come down to the wire. You know, you just said Joel Embiid's resting up. I love it. Put him out there with 2 minutes left, and I'm ready. I think we get this W. I think we really do get this W. Russell Westbrook fans stating trade Ben Simmons.
Coming from a Russell Westbrook fan, though, come on. That's your Stan account. You know what I mean? Like Russell Westbrook, bro. Come on.
Probably wants Russell Westbrook in Philly.
You know, you look at Russell Westbrook, you would probably ask him to shoot less, right?
I know. If only we can get Russell Westbrook's mentality into Ben Simmons, that'd be great.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Great. Tuesday season. What's going on, Tuesday season? Thank you for hopping on, man. Watching the live stream with us. It is rough, but the fact of the matter is the Sixers have an opportunity to win here. They have a 1-point lead, and we'll see what happens at the end here, man. We'll see what happens. What's up, Ben Simmons? We got Ben Simmons on here.
What up, Ben? What you doing on StreamYard, man? What you doing?
I'm gonna just go on TikTok. Screw this.
Get your mind in the game, Ben.
And you know where Ben's going after this? He's going right to the Twitch stream. Call of Duty it up. On there, like, listen, man, it wasn't my fault.
Right.
The refs didn't like me. But hey,
right. Oh man! Oh my goodness!
It's all good.
No, I think the Sixers can pull this out, man.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons' foul situation definitely hurts.
Right.
You would like him in there for defense for sure.
Right. Not bad. There we go.
Gotta love that from Toby. Embracing the moment, man, with the A&1.
Exactly. Stepping up. This is when we need people to step up right here.
Yo, Toby's not the problem this year, man.
No.
He's not.
So far,
I know you're not saying that. I just mean, you know, for the people that were hating on Tobias at the beginning of the season, man, he's got to have shut all that up. I know the averages haven't increased as much,
right?
But it's the efficiency and his defensive presence, and the fact that he's doing other things as well. I just like how he's playing with Doc Rivers, honestly.
Bro, everyone said since he's arrived from LA, like his defensive game has really improved. And like when you're that long, just stick your arm out in the lane.
Exactly. Him and Shake Milton have improved significantly on defense.
Right. Joel Embiid.
How about Marcus Smart, man? Jesus.
Oh man, he's balling. Furky with the three. 7:15 left, 101-100. Nice turnover. Tease forcing the turnover. Toby to Shake. Shake with Toby. That would have been nice. A little back and forth action there. It's all right. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's get some more defense in there. That was nice. There you go. Pritchard bringing the ball back up. Tice to Jalen. Jalen driving. Jalen with the floater, and he makes it 103-100. The Boston Celtics are up with 6:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Let's go, Sixers. Come on. Jalen now with 26 points. He's 10 of 19 from the field. Lord have mercy. Shake Milton driving, layup, no good. And Joel Embiid can't handle the rebound. Marcus Smart pushes it up, passes it off to Kemba Walker. Kemba driving, splitting two defenders, and he doesn't get fouled. Toby with the steal. Toby pushing it up. Toby shaking. Oh. Toby back to Tease. Toby to Shake. Tease to Shake. Shake to Joel down low in the paint. Work it, Joe. Work it. Shoots it. Joe misses the hook. Mark Smart pushing it up, passes it over to Pritchard. Pritchard thinks about it, shoots the three, misses. Joel with the board, cans it off to Shake. Shake pushing it up. And I think that's a night for Ben Simmons, if I'm being honest with you guys. We got Furky here with the ball now. Joel pushing it up. And what do we got here? Danny Green is checking in the game. Who's coming out for Danny? CMB Phillies, go Sixers, baby. Go Sixers. You say Shake?
Oh no, I thought it was Korkmaz, but I'm not sure now.
That would make sense. Or maybe Tease. We get some offense out there.
Him or Tease.
All right, they're gonna chalk it up, talk it over, see what happens. And we got another TV timeout, man. We got, let's see here. We got 5:52 left. By 3, 1-3, 100 game. This is Boston and Philly, ladies and gentlemen. You have gotten what you've asked for. Maybe the Sixers play hasn't been so clean, but the fact of the matter is defense has been getting it done here in the fourth quarter with the steals, the boards, forcing hard shots. And the Sixers right now have an opportunity to win this game. Let's continue this. Feed the beast down in the paint. Let's get this W, guys. Come on. I like our chances. I like
Gotta get Joel Embiid back in the flow, man. No way he shouldn't end this game with 40-plus points.
Billy, thank you so much for asking. If you want to check out Scotty and I talking, you just had literally, it's so easy. Go to my TikTok account, my link to my YouTube channel, go to my YouTube channel, and you can watch the live. The live is literally right on my YouTube channel. You can definitely check that out. I just wanted to implement you guys here. And again, if you guys want to ask something for me and Scotty to answer, definitely shoot it over. We're answering questions while we're doing the live stream. But definitely you can check it out on YouTube or send the questions over here.
Yeah, man. It's a good time. You know, with not being able to go to the bars and not be able to go anywhere and enjoy the game together, it's nice to just sit back and, watch the game with my boy and
yes, sir.
Make sure everybody's on point, aware of what's going on here, man.
Sir.
Need the Sixers to get this dub.
Try to give you that fresh takes here, man.
Let's go, man.
Only Scotty Talks Sports and Parcero Philly can do here, man.
Let's go.
What are we drinking tonight, Scotty?
Man, I'm actually I've gotten started on the diet. The New Year, so I'm on the Vizzy tonight.
Nice. How do you like those?
They're all right. It's I don't mind seltzers. This one's probably one of my least favorite seltzers, but it's healthy. Well, healthy in an alcohol perspective. Right. But yeah, they're all right. Black cherry and
are you a vodka guy?
I'm more of a dark guy, to be honest with you. But my girlfriend, she likes the vodka. She likes tequila. I don't mind tequila. Tequila's good for me as well. But Jameson's my favorite go-to. So like if it's my birthday, I'm going Jameson or Crown Royal Apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So but I can do whatever.
There's this.
What about you?
There's this non-alcoholic seltzer. It's called Aha. I'm with you, man. Always trying to stay, keep the LBs down as much as possible. I try to get a workout as much as possible. Obviously, you know, Philly sports is very demanding.
Yeah.
But the Aha
every night.
The Aha, 0 calories. They taste so refreshing. You can find them at any supermarket. Just do your shot of vodka in there, and dude, you got a bomb seltzer. Homemade.
I like that.
Homemade. And I also got to get you that arroz con pollo recipe. I put that on TikTok today. But
man. Me and my girlfriend were looking for more healthy recipes, man.
It was great. It was great.
Shoot that my way.
Yes, sir. It was great. The girlfriend and her brother liked it, so
nice.
I'll definitely be making more of that. It's a simple recipe, so traditional in all Latino culture. All Latino countries pretty much make it, and there's an easy, healthier way to make it. So I'll definitely shoot that shit.
You definitely got to get me hip, man. I know you told me the Colombian restaurants in town, man. I got to get hip to the Colombian food. It looks so good when you had this.
Now, once COVID is over, I am taking you. I
need that.
My girl and I will take you and your some of these good Colombian spots. It's tough in Philly. We don't have the best, but we have some good solid spots here in Philly. As Joel Embiid gets fouled, he will head to the line for 2. Sixers now down by 1 with 5 minutes left. You need 3 players to bring up Joel. He's so freaking
right.
big.
Did you see that? That was so awkward.
Oh, here's a soccer guy. Okay. Big Bulls fan in the Premier League, but you are turning me onto Union, looking to buy a ticket. My whole heart. Don, thank you so much, dude. That's part of the reason why I do this. I love the Premier League. The Premier League is the best league in the world for a reason, but I'm a Philadelphian, as you can clearly tell, and I love my Union. But go Wolves. I hope you guys make Champions League, but Everton first. I hope Everton gets in there first, but best of luck in the rest of the season, and thank you so much for that. Kind of hot, and B's got 40 points, baby! And B's got 40. Let's go.
We
said he would
50,
have it.
man. Let's get to 50. Let's get hot.
Dude, he's getting 50. We said, can he get to 50? He's going to get it tonight.
Let's get 50, baby.
Let's get 50 points. 50 points. Come on. Kemba
How
pushing
about
up.
the free throws tonight, man? 35 free throws for the Sixers. Getting to the line.
Man, it's easy money. Come on, you got to get that.
Exactly, man.
Mark Smart to Jaylen Brown. Jalen fakes
Nope.
three. Jalen shoots a three.
Rebound. Let's go.
Danny Green pushing it up. Here we go. Joel in trouble. Triple team. And he
Foul.
Tristan.
Oh.
Tristan.
Man, is Embiid the James Harden of big men drawing fouls? I
Yeah.
swear.
What do you need James Harden when you got Joel Embiid, right? Here we go. Nice triple team, man.
Go.
You still can't. You still can't. Oh, Tristan, shut up. Shut up. Here we go.
Don't cheat on your wife, Tristan.
There we go. Joel Embiid. Misses the first. Yeah, he's gonna be mad at that one. It's all right. Let's get the second one down. It's all right, Joel.
Get the 2-point lead. Start there.
He's so hard on himself. You gotta love it.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
Here we go. Come on, JoJo. You got this, baby. And he makes the second one. 2-point game. 4:28 left. Let's go.
Let's get a stop here. Make it a 2-possession game, man.
Just keep forcing hard shots. Keep forcing the hard shots. Don't give them anything.
Exactly.
Here we go. Tice at the point. Tice, don't even try. You're going to lose that battle. Marcus Smart driving, trying to. There you go, Joel Embiid. Don't you? What do you think you are? Oh, Danny Green from behind with the block, but he gets fouled.
Oh.
That style like the hustle.
Yeah, at least they're staying in the game, man. That's all you can ask. Effort.
Right. Nice, though. Joel reading the alley-oop, and he said, get the hell out of here. Not in my house. Man, Smart turned it up in the second half. 17 points in the second, 8 points in the first. Really crucial for Boston. When you're missing Tatum's production, that man stepped up. Danny Green in the corner for three, wide open, and he makes that all day, baby. Give me that.
That's why you bring in Danny Green.
108 to 105, 3:47 left in the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Boston and Philly rivalry. Kemba shoots a three, and he misses. Toby with the board. Ben Simmons is back on the court. What do you got, Ben? Show us what you got.
What's up, Ben?
Joel back to Ben. Ben to Shake. Shake driving. He's got Javonte Green on him, and that's a foul. That is a foul.
Get the 2-possession game. Let's go.
Hey, Tice, you're a bum. I wish I was in the arena, guys. I miss being
Me too, man.
Let's go. That's right, Kata. Flagrant 2.
Goodness.
Throw him out, Kata. Throw him out.
Throw him out. Nothing better than a close game at Wells Fargo Center, man. Oh, my goodness. Imagine this. You know what? This game might not even be close if we were at the game, man.
Right.
Sixers love playing in front of that home crowd.
I know. Undefeated last year.
Right. Crazy, man.
It's coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you woke up. You woke up today for Boston and Philly. Let's go. Come on. Get this dub. Let's get this dub. Kata, you are at the right place. We all freak out when they foul our players or when they try to hurt our players. Joel Embiid's our baby. I'm there with you, my man. I'm right there with you. Oh, man, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. No pun intended. 108, 105, 3:28 left here in the fourth quarter, the almighty quarter. Man, who's going to step up? Who is going to step up here for the Sixers? Is it going to continue being Joel Embiid? Who is going to step up here, man?
It's got to be Embiid, right? It's got to be, right? It's got to be.
I want to see Toby step up here. Toby,
I would love to see Toby step up here. Maybe a guy like Shake. Is Shake even in the game right now? I'm not sure. Danny Green, Ben, Joel, Toby.
What's up, Sal?
Shake might be the other guy.
What's up, Dr. Sal? Welcome to the Sixers watch party. DMs don't work. I don't believe this is Joel's career high. Joel's got like 44 before, right, Scotty?
He has 45 this season against Miami. So if that's his career high, then sure. But he has at least 45 this season.
Right. I'm curious. What's Joel's career high?
I don't think he's broke 50, has he?
There was that one game. Okay, so career high, 49 points, 14 rebounds.
49.
Against the Atlanta Hawks. I believe this was last season, February 24th. Yep. So I was last year. That was his career high. Man, Joel Embiid, man. It's not.
Yeah, he had 45 or 46 against Miami last week, I believe.
Right. Marcus Smart and Joel exchanging some pleasant words, I'm assuming. Joel Embiid, second player with 40-plus points and 70% from the field against Boston. The last person to do that was one man by the name of Shaquille O'Neal. He's playing big time here, ladies and gentlemen.
And how about that, man? O'Neal and Barkley, the first ones to criticize Embiid.
Go 109, 105. Joel Marcus first. Joel now with the second. Joel 17 of 20 from the free throw line. And
bring the answer out for this one, man.
Hey, let's go. I need more AI memorabilia here.
Oh man, I've been building it up, man. I love AI, man. Childhood. It reminds me of my childhood.
I have a nice poster at my parents' place. I got to bring it over. That's about it. But yeah, I need that.
I got this awesome photo of him crossing up Kobe Bryant, man. Legendary, I swear.
AI, man. God bless AI.
He's crossed up everybody.
Right? All the good players. John Williams, what is going on? Welcome to the live stream. Go Sixers. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Sixers.
That's why we're here, man.
That's why we here. Jump ball here. Danny Green and Jaylen Brown. Yeah, we all need some AI gear. It's tough these days. Everyone wants a piece of AI.
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
I know, dude. I'm thinking about buying me a pair again of the answers. Yeah. Need me one of those.
Those are hard, man. I had those when I was a child.
I don't know. It's just because it's AI.
Yeah. No, I know. They're fire though.
Even I'll take a pair of Barclays. Shit.
You remember the Zippa AIs?
I had a pair of those. Yeah. I had the white and black ones. The same exact ones from the finals. I had that.
Yeah, they were hard at the time. I would never wear them now, but those were hard at the time, man.
All right, another TV timeout. We're going to get a couple of TV timeouts. I'm assuming
we got the two-possession lead. Two-possession lead.
This is going to come down to the wire, guys. This is definitely going to come down to the wire, man. What's your favorite AI memory? Obviously, we were a little too young those days, but
I know, man. I hate to bring up the Lakers, you know what I mean, the Lakers series, but I mean that moment of him stepping over Tyronn Lue. I mean, it's like imprinted in our hearts and our minds. You know what I mean? And even with the L, it's still there. Like I don't even care.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It was really just, you know, the game-to-game culture that he brought, the press conferences. Like, you know, the fact that he would throw his body on the floor, he would sell out, you know, for balls. He was all out on the defensive end. He did everything. And, you know, it's really just his swag and the way he presented himself that I remember so vividly. The chains, the cornrows, the tattoos.
Brought the swag to the game, man.
Yeah, he brought the swag, man. He brought hip-hop to basketball, and that's something I'll never forget.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, for me, obviously the same. Like that's final year was incredible. Even
Finals, yeah, the MVP, yeah.
even like the series prior, the Bucks series, the Raptors series. But I would have to say, like when he came back, who was that in like in 2011? 2010 when he came
Yeah.
back. That was really special for me, like because I was old enough to obviously comprehend what was going on.
Right.
And it was so special. It was like AI back home, and he was wearing the new type of uniforms. And like I remember watching it on TV. I'll never forget it. It lasted half a season, but it was cool seeing AI finish his career.
Yeah,
So,
it's exactly what you wanted to see. How about the no foul call there, man? Come on.
Doc's about to lose.
Oh, how about Ben with the hustle?
That's what you want to see,
Ben
man.
and B with the hustle. Let's go.
That's what you want to see. That's how leaders play. Leaders
Exactly.
play. Yeah,
Need
Kat,
to
how was
stop
that,
here.
man? That's what we're saying. Yeah, John Williams, 2001 was a fun year. Even as Scotty and I were just kids, but it was a fun year. And all we can do is wonder what if.
What if, man? Oh my goodness.
Hopefully
And
these can make up for it.
Yeah, exactly. Man, you go back and you look at that team that was around AI, and it makes it even more amazing, honestly.
Right.
I mean, who was his second best player there? What, like Aaron McKee, Eric Snow? I mean, I don't even know, man.
Toby. Tobias Harris, huge 2 points there.
Oh, that's exactly what he needs to do, man. Take advantage of the mismatch.
Javonte Green is definitely a mismatch.
Love to see that from Toby, man.
Right. 111, 107, 152 left in the fourth quarter. Kemba driving. Tice in the pick and roll. Kemba driving.
No threes.
Tice, put that back. Ah, man. Tice playing big here, man. They might have to start him over Tristan Thompson, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Tristan Thompson's a scrub. I swear.
Needs to be.
You know what he is? He's an offensive liability. At least Tice has somewhat skills on the offensive end. Okay.
Nice. They fouled Shake Milton. He'll go to the line here. 111.
Just got to stay steady, man. Keep that 4-point lead going under a minute. Stay steady right here.
Just watching Shake seems like nothing phases Shake Milton.
Yeah. He's very calm, cool, and collected.
I can't wait to see him fully develop, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Another knocks down the first one. 3-point lead now as Pritchard comes in for Boston.
See, and this is where you will see Boston start to miss Jason Tatum down the stretch here. Now, we'll see if Kemba and Jaylen Brown, if they can get buckets on their own down the stretch, be those guys.
Right.
But this is Jason Tatum time right here.
Right. Dr. Sal, whatever happened to the half-court press? Beats us, Dr. Sal. Beats us. Yeah, Ben Simmons stepping up here, defensively at least. See if he can get a bucket down.
Let's go.
Ben pushing. Setting up the offense. Here we go. Joel or Toby? Toby. Joel setting up the pick.
He's got the mismatch.
Driving. Open! Who's that? Foul on Toby? Or Tice. That's a foul on Tice.
Oh, wow. Weird. What a weak call. I'll take it, though. Maybe they do like us.
All right, here we go. Nice. Drawing the foul. Let's go.
We can put the game away. Let's go.
Less than a minute left. Let's go, baby.
No threes on the defensive end. Come on, Toby.
All right. Here we go. Joel.
And you got to think tonight, in a night where, Marcus Smart's having a game, Tice is having a game. If the Sixers can weather this storm, that's a great W.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly, Kata. 115-109. Sixers up. Boston calling a timeout. 6-point lead. I mean, two threes here can get it. Joel with the uppies. Okay, Joel. Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready to come down to Chester again, baby. So obviously Boston can still get two 3-pointers here, tie this bad boy up. Obviously they have to play a little defense, but if the Sixers can hold this off, they will win this game. Taking game 1 of Boston week, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta love it.
Yes, sir. Joel Embiid understands this rivalry, and I love that. And getting swept last year by Boston really, really affected
That stung.
him. Yeah,
that stung, man.
And he does not want to lose a game like that to Boston. So showing up big here. He's already got what, 44 points now.
Yep.
Update my scores.
Might not get to the 50, but he will this season. I got a feeling he will this season.
Play like this. Yeah, he's got 42 right now. Franklin going crazy. Just not a fan of Franklin. He just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just not. You know what it is? It's that the other mascots in the city are just that much better.
Right.
You know, it's hard to live up to Gritty and the Fanatic, man. Even Swoop, I don't think lives all the way up to that. Like, Gritty is the epitome, man. He's the best mascot I may have ever seen, and the Fanatic's right there as well, man.
We wait till we hang out.
Union, man.
Wait till we hang out with my boy Fang. You'll like Fang. Fang's a prankster. You'll enjoy. I was
gonna ask you.
He's a good guy. Good. I love Fang. Can't wait to hang out with him again. Stockton Sally's got a long way before he catches up to Iverson. We agree. Joel's got a couple more years, but Joel's on his way.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sixers on top. Yes, sir.
You caught a foul there?
Yes, sir. And so I guess we got some breaking news from Ben Simmons himself. Congratulating me on 300 subscriptions on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, for 300 subscribers. It's been a long journey, but we ain't nowhere near done. But thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Man. That's awesome. Let's go.
Let's go. On the night we're about to beat Boston, let's go. What else can you ask for?
Look at this. Yeah. Get on the floor. Go ahead.
I was going to mention these coaches' jackets or these fleeces that they have this year, bro. Fire! I need one. The light blue, John.
Big
I need that.
Facts. Yes.
I need that. Jump ball with Danny Green and Marcus Smart. Marcus wins that battle. Tice to Pritchard. Pritchard fakes the 3. Passes back to Smart. Fakes 3. Pritchard wide open in the corner and he misses. Ben Simmons with the rebound and they foul it. Let's go Sixers! Woo! 26 seconds left. Ben's going to the free throw line. I mean, this is obviously the guy you want to foul if you're going to foul anyway.
Right. I didn't want to dim the mood down, but yeah.
Come on, Ben. Just give me one, Ben. Just give me
knock
one.
One down, man. We're going to close this game out, man.
He's got to nail one, man. Just one. Come on. And he makes one. Let's go.
Let's go, Ben.
Yeah, hold on. All right, it's driving up. 23 seconds left. Jalen shoots a 3, and he misses. Joel with the board. Here we go.
Gonna be a Sixers dub.
Boom.
Let's go.
Boom. There we go. And that'll do it. The Sixers win. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Play the song. Hey. Hey. We beat Boston to start the week. Hey. Hey, I'm all right. I'm a little excited here, guys. But yeah, the Philadelphia 76ers taking care of business against the Boston Celtics to kick off Boston week. How else do you want to kick off Boston week, ladies and gentlemen, with a big 117-109? All right, at this moment, guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, TikTok. Thank you so much for joining on. It was a pleasure. Even though it was just one half, maybe next time we'll get you on the whole game because obviously Instagram ain't – I don't know what's going on with Instagram, but hey, it is what it is. But TikTok, thank you so much for hopping on. It was a lot of fun. We'll definitely do this again, and I'll have you guys on. I'm sure Scott and I are going to do this again this season. Don't you guys worry. But again, big win. Go celebrate. Get yourself a drink. Big day here, especially in America. So definitely enjoy. Go Sixers. And, of course, I love you guys. If you guys want to watch the post-game show, Scott and I are about to start that. Head on over to my YouTube channel. Go to my profile. Hit the link on my account to my YouTube channel, and you can watch our post-game show. We're going to stick around for about 30 more minutes. We're going to talk about the show. Much love for you guys. I love you all. Go Sixers. Boston sucks. See you tomorrow night, Boston. Cool. All right. So guys, what we're going to do, we're going to start the post-game show now. Like I said, about 30 minutes. Scotty and I are just going to break down this game. And, so we'll kick this off by obviously – let me grab my phone. There we go. All right, so again, Sixers winning this game 117-109 to start off this series. Before the game, obviously, we were talking about the fact that Boston didn't have Jason Tatum. That was huge. And for the Sixers, we saw what happened against the Nets before 2 weeks ago when Kyrie Irving pulled out of the game. Before the game, they had no KD, and we didn't show up. We had most of our players, except for Seth Curry, and we didn't show up that day. So I was interested to see how we would show up here. This is Boston, and this Sixers team understand what Boston and Philly means, right? And I really think that it was back and forth, like we talked about. The first quarter really was dominated by the Sixers. Second and third quarters, Boston really took control. Got big contributions from Marcus Smart, who stepped up in place of Jason Tatum's production. And then in the fourth quarter, like I said, you've seen this countless of times. Sixers coming back in the fourth quarter to tie games or win games, and they did the job here. Defense came up big in that fourth quarter. You forced Boston to shoot to make tough shots. They didn't make a lot of those. You got some good boards, and you were able to convert those turnovers into buckets. You also got some steals. It was just a good overall performance by the Sixers. I will say I shouldn't say overall was a good performance because I still believe that more people need to step up. Joel Embiid got himself 40 and 44 points here in this game, or 42 points.
42.
The second closest person is Tobias Harris for 22. So kudos to Toby for stepping up, but your starting lineup, your backcourt had a combined 9 points. Like, that's not going to get the job done. So overall, a great team performance. Offensively, I think we have to do more. But of course, I think it can all get fixed when Seth Curry comes back, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Scotty? What's your thoughts on this game? Big win, 117-109. Talk to me, Scotty.
You hit it right on the head. They stepped up defensively in that fourth quarter. You see it. It was clearly the Sixers' best quarter. Defensively, their second best quarter offensively, held the Celtics to 17 points in the fourth quarter. That was the difference. I mean, the Celtics won the second and third quarters. They lost the first and the fourth, and the fourth is the one that really separated these two teams here. You mentioned it, the offensive struggles. Don't let 117 points, misconstrue you. That's heavily influenced by Embiid.
Right.
So you hit it right on the head. You have Danny Green with 12 points. He went 4 for 8 from 3. That's what Danny Green's going to do. You're not going to get much more from him in that facet. Simmons with 11. He came up short of his season average of 12. And, once again, you see him, what cost him minutes in the second half was being out of control on the offensive end.
Right.
There were two very questionable calls at the end of that third quarter. The one, the touch foul where Green, flopped all over the place. And then, the controversial call against Ojale where he hits Ben Simmons in the head, and apparently that's an offensive foul on Ben Simmons. At the same time, it's like it's similar to Carson Wentz. We can't create these excuses. You You either do it or you don't. So you want to see more from Ben once again. You want to see more from other guys. Tyrese Maxey with a big fat 0 had 21 minutes. He's going to have nights like this. He is a rookie. Still hope that he gets a more consistent input into this team. Other than that, good game from Shake Milton. He created scoring in times where we needed scoring. Tobias Harris was big in that fourth quarter, along with Embiid to close it out. Right. But overall, you commend the defense in the fourth quarter. They at least came down and locked it up in the fourth.
Yeah, that was a key part. Like we stated, like that they forced Boston to make tough shots, and they couldn't knock down a lot of them. And we were able to convert those rebounds and turn it back to the other side and get some points off of it. And that's obviously, this Sixers team, if the defense isn't clicking, we're not going to win many games. This defense has to be on point. It's got to be a team effort as well. Ben, and my point, Ben Simmons, like he kind of leads his defense, honestly, because
he does.
He is a top 5 defender in this league. I get that, but like a night like tonight, JoJo is literally doing everything to help us win this game. And Ben Simmons, it's just like he's limited. He's just flat out limited. And like I talked about in the pregame show, even if he had just imagine you had a floater in his game, in his arsenal, it would make it so much more dangerous because again, teams are just dropping back low and defending 2 for 4 and just making Ben beat them. And obviously, he's not getting the job done as far as beating them on offense. So, and
you mentioned the floater there, and that would eliminate a lot of those out of control drives as well. If you're pulling up and floating that ball up, you're not going to get those offensive fouls. So, that eliminates a couple of the problems there as well. Just with foul trouble. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, you look at Boston, you look at down their box score. They had 4 guys basically that got to 20 points. I know Kemba was sitting at 19. But outside of that, 4 guys at 20 points, that's getting you to 100. But outside of that, not really much else from anybody else. You would like to see Tice not have 23 points. That's concerning. But he was just out there hustling.
Right.
But overall, man, not too much to complain about. Obviously, it's just the same old stuff with Ben Simmons. You continue to see good stuff out of Milton.
Yeah.
Korkmaz, man, he gave us, he only had 7 points, but he had a few crucial plays, I feel like, in crucial moments.
Right.
The reverse slam for the and one, I mean, that was a crucial momentum play. And then, of course, Tobias Harris with that crucial and one that kind of put us over the top and got us the lead to go ahead.
Yes, sir.
In the fourth quarter. Toby hit some shots, man. That's one guy that, I could say maybe I'm the most impressed with Toby, even more than Joel Embiid, so far in this season. Just because you expect it from Joel. You know what I mean? You expect it from Embiid. He's a superstar.
Right.
But Toby's playing like the second best player on this team, and it's great to see, at the expense of Ben Simmons, of course.
Right. I mean, I think most Sixers fans want to see Toby putting that up because – a lot of Sixers fans know him as a $180 million man. So
so he needs to be that guy. So
they want to see him do some production for sure. Another guy I want to highlight real quick because he deserves it is Dwight Howard. We continuously talk about the veteran leadership. He's been the best thing that's ever happened to Joel Embiid, in my honest opinion. At one point, believe it or not, and maybe some of the young fans don't remember this or don't know this, but Dwight Howard was the best center for a good maybe almost a decade. And and Dwight kind of had to change his game over the last couple of years. And, last year really figured it out. And to him, winning is more important than anything else for him. Like, he doesn't care about stats anymore. He just wants to win. He wants to help the team. He wants to be a teammate. He's led the team. You remember that time at the beginning of the season where players were going out there the extra hour getting their shots up. Well, Dwight was leading that charge. And you're loving what you're seeing. He's helping players become their best version of themselves. But in that fourth quarter, he had some key rebounds that we were able to turn around and create some offense. So he and the energy he brings off the bench, the energy off and on the bench, honestly, because when he's on the bench, there's no fans in the stands. So a lot of the teams are relying on their bench to be some sort of energy for them, like the fans would give them. So I love it. This honestly was a good team win. Overall. Again, we just I think what I'm taking away from this game is just we need players offensively. We need offensively as this team. We need to step up. We cannot keep relying on Joel Embiid to take over games again. It's great and all. We know we can do that, but you guys see what's going on in Brooklyn right now? They have a three-headed monster. This is probably the biggest three-headed monster we've ever seen in NBA history.
Scoring wise, at least, at the very least,
exactly. So,
I mean, put it this way, if Embiid scores 30 instead of 42, we lose this game. So, when you look at it that way, if you could just get, maybe 5 or 10 more points from Ben Simmons, 5 or 10 points from Maxey, it makes a world of difference. And when you're looking at, you're looking at the playoffs. I mean, we're the Sixers, right? We've been doing the process thing. We've been in the playoffs. We're contenders. We feel like we're contenders, right? So we need to come out and act like every night is a playoff game. And with that being said, you're looking at a 7-game series where you don't want to rely. Maybe Joel Embiid can do it for 7 games, but you don't want to rely on that. You don't want to put his body through that. And you don't want your team to rely on one player that much. But you take the W against Boston. You do take it for sure.
But even Scotty, you look at a Lakers team that won the finals last season. One night it's AD, the other night it's LeBron, another night it's Dwight, or maybe not Danny Green last season, but no, that's what I'm saying. So it's someone someone has to step up every single night. You can't just be one player, even though you have superstars. So this is going to take a season. As time goes on this season, we'll see other guys step up. We'll see games develop, and that is why the Sixers set up the coaching staff the way they did. You have Sam Cassell, Dan Burke, you got good. And Yeager. So you got good offensive minds. And it's about development and getting these players to play at the highest capacity that they can. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from the Sixers. It's just it's a work in progress. But I mean, remember that Washington game was the last time we saw this full lineup completely. When this full lineup is complete, this team can compete with the best teams in the NBA, and I fully believe that. And it's just going to be a work in progress for sure, man.
And I think you had a good point there. Seth Curry, you're looking at 16 to 20 points that he's going to put up on a nightly basis,
right?
And that's a huge difference. And same thing for Celtics. Jason Tatum. I mean, that's 20 to 30 points a night. So both teams were missing some key guys. Obviously, Jason Tatum's a bigger piece than Seth, but Seth has been balling this year, and a lot of that early success was with him on the court. And it's not just the scoring, it's his playmaking ability as well. He's a pure shooter, and he makes plays. You see him in the pick and roll with Joel Embiid, with Toby. He can find those guys if the shot's not open, and he can knock down the shot from anywhere.
Right.
So I think what we're seeing here is that, Seth Curry is a bigger piece than what we could have ever imagined.
Right.
And, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. Time can only tell with Seth Curry when he comes back. But, it's something to look forward to, a Friday night matchup with Boston, and we get Seth Curry back. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him, having our full team back together there. And, you just hope that Ben takes strides. That's all you can ask, even if it's just from increasing your average from 12 to 14 and 15, you know what I mean? Start there, get it to 15, and work your way up. It just make some strides. And, I know that Ben will get there. I think that he can turn it on. You've seen some good things, some bad things from him, but I'm not going to sell the farm. I'm not going to switch sides on Ben until he's not on the Sixers. I'm going to root for him. I'm going to hope that he does better until he's not on the Sixers. And for right now, that's what we got. That's what we have to do as a fan base, is hope that they create chemistry and get better.
Exactly. It'll definitely take some time. So yeah, you alluded to it. Next time we will see the Sixers will be on Friday night, and it will be against the same opponent. It is Boston versus Philly, Part 2. Right now, I don't think Tatum will be back. I did just read an article. There's a 50-50 shot that he does come back. He is recovering from COVID, so there is a 50-50 shot. We do see him. I fully expect Seth Curry to suit up on Friday night. So I think that on Friday night, I expect the Sixers to come out in the Wells Fargo Center. It's 7:30 tip off, and I expect them to take it to them again. And again, like we just constantly said, want to see more offense. That's it. It's really it. Like the performance, just need more players to step up offensively. Toby and Joel.
It would be straight up, and it would be nice on Friday. Excuse me, if we could see, the Sixers put up a dominant performance against a good team. Exactly. That would be nice to see on Friday.
110%, man. 110%. All right, before so what do you think's gonna happen on Friday? Let me get your prediction.
I think exactly what I said. I think we should, go ahead and get a dominant performance. We'll see, though. If Seth Curry's coming back, I know, with COVID and obtaining COVID, it has its side effects. It can still affect your breathing, your conditioning, your fatigue. So if he's on limited minutes, but I do expect the Sixers to come out with a little more juice. Right. Hopefully we see Ben Simmons with one of his signature games this season. I would love to see that on a Friday night. I would like to see a dominating performance by the Sixers on Friday, against a Boston team without Jason Tatum. I would like to see that.
Hey, man.
What about you? What are you thinking?
I think the same thing. I just want to see but maybe allow Boston
I'll take a W.
Yeah. I want to see Boston score a little less. Tice getting 23 points.
Yeah.
Let's try to shut down either one of the three, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, or Kemba Walker. I know it's gonna be hard to ask, but let's try to shut down one of those guys. And then so if Seth Curry comes back, I really feel confident. But if not, I still think this will be a close enough game. Yeah. I still think it'll be in the hundreds, but I don't think it'll get more than 110 from either team. But I do actually see the Sixers getting this dub here on Friday night. They get this rivalry, and I'm pretty sure Doc he gets this rivalry too. He was on the other side. He understands it. He's probably sitting there you understand what's going on in that other locker room? They laugh at you guys. They think you guys are jokes. So I fully expect the Sixers to come out and show out. And I really do think they're going to get a W. Scott, before we sign off here in the postgame show, I wanted to just take a quick gander around in the NBA, see what's going on. So right now, let's go to the games that have been completed. So I didn't know this, but Toronto and Miami played tonight. Surprise to me. They won 111-102 over the Raptors. So we had obviously Dallas and Indiana, like we talked earlier. Dallas won that game 124-112. I believe Porzingis had himself a solid outing here. 27 points. My man was on fire here today. He had himself 13 boards too.
Okay.
Oh, you'll like this. Jalen Brunson, Villanova's own, 19 points in this game. Trey Burke. Oh, Trey Burke. I don't know. Should I say it?
22 on the board, man. Jeez.
Oh, dude. Brett, why? Why?
They got him playing, similar, kind of like a combo guard. He's kind of playing like shooting guard with Luka on the floor at the same time, and I think it's really working out for Trey Burke. The Nets caught that loss too, man, to the Cavs. It was a high scoring. Oh, double overtime, duh. So yeah, KD with 38, Sexton with 42. He outshowed KD. Okay, Irving with 37, man.
The Cavs, dude, they're gonna be that frustrating team. They
have depth.
I don't see them making the playoffs though. Although that trade they made was pretty nice. Did they even play? Taurean Prince did play. Jared Allen played
17 and 12.
Yeah.
17 for Prince, 12 for Allen. 12 and 11 for Allen.
I thought it was really dumb for Brooklyn to trade Jared Allen because I thought he was the only one that could try to slow down Joel Embiid, even though offensively his game is not complete. But
he's annoying though.
Yeah.
Offensively.
So I think now that Joel is just going to freaking dominate Brooklyn, but obviously we know our limitations here offensively here in Philadelphia. So yeah, Cavs taking it to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to take some time for those guys to figure it out and get on the same page.
I mean, take a look at Brooklyn's roster right now, and we got to ask ourselves, you know, if DeAndre Jordan gets in foul trouble, who is coming in the game? Who's coming in the game to guard Joel Embiid? I mean, what are they going to do? Put KD on him? Good luck.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's one benefit that we did get out of that trade. I would say that.
Yes, sir. We had two postponements. Portland, Memphis got postponed. Not Golden State. We had another one. Washington and Charlotte got postponed as well. Right now, Detroit is playing Atlanta. Yeah. And it's a fun, thrilling one. OT. 113-112 right now. 2 minutes left in that first OT.
Hell, how about Jeremy Grant, man, with 30? He's been balling this season too.
Why couldn't we pay him, man?
I would have 24.9 points a game this season.
I would have loved to see him back in Philly, man. Shouts to the processors, man.
Man. Wow.
Right now, we have Minnesota and Orlando. Minnesota's winning 91-80. They really need this win. It's a fourth quarter. They are playing without Cat, so that should be interesting.
I saw he got COVID, man. That's terrible.
Rough year for Cat. I really feel for that man. Hopefully he gets he has himself a solid rest of the season.
He needs to get out of Minnesota, man.
Will they ever be like as good as that?
I don't think so, man. I really don't think so. I mean, you look at their roster, it's not like they're ill. It's not like they don't have talent. You know, they just can't put it together. It's weird.
Snake bitten franchise, man. They haven't. I mean, I remember the Jimmy Butler years that didn't work. That was half a season too.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler. But that shows you what type of organization it is. You know that Jimmy Butler, he couldn't stand to be there. So,
right. Right now, I'm actually having it right in front of my screen. It was the game after the Sixers and the Celtics. The Suns and the Rockets. Right now, Suns winning 22-18. This one just got started in the first quarter. I'm excited to see that Chris Paul facing off against his former team. Yeah. Should be really, really good. Tonight you got San Antonio and Golden State, and we also have Sacramento and LA. Those are going to be the late night games. That is the NBA around the league here. Scotty, man, that's that. Thanks, Scott. First off, Scotty, thank you so much for hopping. This is my first live stream on the YouTube channel.
It was awesome, man.
I'm really honored to have you on here again. I mean, we're definitely gonna be working a lot more in the future, but it was truly an honor. What do you got going on the rest of the week? I mean, obviously Boston week, but what do you got going on?
Man, not much going on for me this week. I got to lock into grad school the rest of the week. I got I have my new episode out with Vince Quinn. You know, I started the All NBA pod. So definitely go check out my page on YouTube, Scotty Talks Philly Sports. I got a lot going on there. You know, and you never know where Philly sports might take us in a week. So who knows? I might hop on Saturday and get it going. You never know. It whatever catches me with inspiration. But I was happy to hop on here tonight and, you know, really get it in with you and watch the game. It feels good to watch with Sixers fan, man. Yeah. And, you know, I've been watching all the games with my girlfriend, and it was fun to finally have somebody to talk to. So I really enjoyed this, man. And thanks to everybody that checked in today.
Absolutely. I feel like you understand, like, my pain. Like, I feel so bad for my girlfriend.
I do too, man. I do.
I give her so much credit. She has to put up with. I'm a lot to deal with already, but it's constantly like here. So right now, due to COVID, we're living in South Jersey with my girlfriend's brother in his house. So he's a big Eagles and Sixers guy. He's not really big in the other sports, but we constantly are chopping it up, talking Eagles, talking NFL, talking NBA, talking Sixers, and she's had it. Like, she's over it. and I give her credit. But now the weekends usually, that's why you guys don't see me a lot on the weekends, because that's nap time. Nap time's on the weekends. So dedicate Monday through Friday for my Philly sports. Saturday, Sunday, I do watch the games, but you got to do your date nights. Man, do your little date nights, cook a little dinner for the girl.
Got to take care of the fam, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The support system is important. Without them, I ain't shit, right?
We're nothing, man. We're nothing.
So thanks again, Scotty, for hopping on. Ladies and gentlemen, please go follow Scotty Talk Sports. He's on here on YouTube. It's Scotty Talks Sports, right? Or Scotty
Talks Philly Sports. Yeah.
Scotty Talks Philly Sports.
If you just type in Scotty Talks, it'll pull right up for you. It'll be the first thing there. So just go check me out on YouTube. Subscribe. I'm always putting content out. I try to cover all the sports in Philly. And me and Parcero, we always bringing the content, man. That's what we're here for. I would definitely say go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm most active. Always bringing the hot takes, trying to gauge our fan base. So, and I touch on all teams, all around the United States. So, mostly Philly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sorry,
but I try to cover the other fan bases, cover the other teams, and give some other people reach out to a wider audience. But definitely check me out, and definitely keep checking out my man El Parcero here, Philly El Parcero, one of the best guys I've met in the business so far, and we are doing it big. We're just getting started here, so
we're only getting started.
Catch on now, you know what I mean? Catch on now.
You want to get on this wave while it's getting warmed up, yes, sir.
Exactly.
100%. Definitely go follow him. Check him out on Twitter as well, guys. This ain't gonna be the last of us. We'll definitely do a live stream in the future as well.
Maybe we'll hit a Flyers game, man.
Hell yeah!
Hit that next. Yeah,
I'm down. 100%. I'm so down for that. So we'll definitely get into all that awesome stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And definitely in the comments, if you've watched up to this point, we'll definitely let's continue the conversation going. Make sure to like the video, subscribe as well, to hit the bell button for notifications. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is Scotty Talk Sports. I go by the name of Parcero Philly, and we're telling you guys to trust that damn process. Yes, sir. Talk to you soon.
Peace.